getting old.
Yeah.
And I think we are live. Good evening, everybody. As always, please let us know if you can hear us and see us okay. And welcome to Arkham Horror, the card game, Forgotten Age, Chapter 4. Spoilers. If you don't want to see the story, switch off now. But I assume everybody here has either played this campaign at least once or doesn't mind spoilers and wants to watch us okay. Thank you very much, Mark, for letting us know the AV is okay. So, previously, we didn't actually finish Chapter 3 last time because it was 3.5 hours and you guys were tired and had to go home. The silly thing is, you had to drive home afterwards, whereas my bedroom is literally right next door and I couldn't sleep till 2 o'clock because I was wired.
Yeah.
I didn't get sleep till roughly the same time as well.
Yeah.
This game's bad for you.
It really is, yeah. It's not good for your sleep.
Not
definitely.
good at all. So the thing we didn't do at the end of Chapter 3 was the resupply point. Now, I did spend 3 experience to clear my poison.
I've elected not to. I'm role-playing Leo as an anti-vaxxer.
Right, okay. We didn't spend 5 experience to remove trauma. So, Emily, could you remind us how much trauma we both have?
Paul, you have 1 mental and 1 damage, and Andy, you have 2 damage.
Yes.
Okay, can I have 1 of each, please?
I think I've also got 1 mental trauma because of my arcane research.
Oh, right, yes.
That's 3.
That's
Do you want me to put that down?
Yeah, might as
You're
well.
1 instead.
I think it's,
Yeah, might as well add it. Okay, so that's the trauma. So each investigator may spend supply points to purchase 1 or more of the supplies listed below. 4 investigators will get 3 supply points each. We can buy provisions, food and water for 1 person and must have for any journey. So that's 1 supply point if we want to buy provisions. Medicine is 2 supply points to stave off disease, infection or venom. Gasoline, 1 supply point, enough for a long journey by car. Blanket, 2 supply points, warmth at night. Seems expensive for a blanket.
It really does, doesn't it?
Canteen, 2 supply points, can be refilled at streams and rivers. Compass, 2 supply points, can guide you when you are hopelessly lost. Binoculars, 2 supply points, help you see faraway places. Oh, is that what binoculars do? Didn't realise.
It's a good job they've got that,
I know.
isn't it?
Chalk, 2 supply points for chalk, for writing on rough stone surfaces. Pocket knife, 2. Too small to be used as a reliable weapon but easily concealed. And a pickaxe, 2, for breaking apart rocky surfaces.
So I can get petrol for 1 supply, ironically.
Or a pocket for, or some chalk for 2.
Chalk for 2, yeah.
I mean, chalk in 1920s might be hard to get hold of. I don't know.
Indeed, yeah. Whereas
Right.
in the 2020s, petrol is hard to get hold
Petrol
of.
is.
Certainly from the local Tesco.
Yeah.
Right. Has anybody had any thoughts? Because I sent a photo of this round.
Yeah, I'm going to take provisions and a canteen.
Okay, so that's Andy's done.
Yeah, nice and sensible this time round because I
Yeah.
was not
It
last.
sounds like
Okay.
provisions are something we all need.
Yeah.
See, I was thinking of
Yeah.
taking 2 lots of provisions and some gasoline.
Okay. So I will take 1 lot of provisions and I think a compass is in theme with my character.
Yeah,
What about the stuff we had before? Does that
I
get...
think that's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone?
Because it's been months or whatever.
I know, but I
I
would still have it in my
it's gone.
handbag.
I'm keeping my pendant.
I mean,
No, I didn't say
in
Vaseline,
Edinburgh,
Scott.
no.
I said... So Alan said gasoline. Yes. So there's a question, Scott, because you've played this campaign. The supplies that we had from last time, I assume they are gone, but I can't remember reading anything that said they were gone. But we'll play that they're gone unless Scott tells us otherwise. So Emily, what are you going to buy?
I'm going to do the sensible provisions and medicine.
Provisions and medicine. So between us we have medicine, gasoline, compass, and what was it you bought?
Canteen.
Canteen. Okay. Right. So the story continues. Oh, you keep previous supplies.
Oh,
And Aaron is also here. Hi, Aaron.
what about people who have are no longer with us?
Well,
Yeah, well, obviously
they
they're
are no
gone.
longer with us.
Sadly, no
So what
longer
supplies have we got left from last time then?
So we've got Andy has a torch, pendant, canteen, provisions now.
Okay, excellent.
Paul
Have I
has
got 2 compasses?
a map,
Map.
map, provisions, and compass.
Right.
And then, of
Alan
course,
had a compass last time, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. But obviously, I don't
Obviously,
anymore.
that's gone.
Well,
You're a
I don't
different
know.
person.
Your compass might have been left at camp, you see. when you died.
Yeah, that's true. I think Jenny left it to Akachi in her will.
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
Right, scenario 4, or chapter 4 as we're calling it. Rays of hot yellow sunlight beat down on you from above as your car speeds down the dusty highways of southern Texas, just outside of San Antonio. It has been several days since you hit the road from Arkham on your way to Mexico City, where you may be able to get answers from some of Alejandro's associates, or even better, from his adversaries in academia. Your recent investigations in Arkham uncovered much, but despite all the knowledge you laid bare, the trail went cold soon after. The Brotherhood that you exposed in Arkham has all but vanished from the city. Its members left behind little information as to their next objective, other than the name the Nexus of Nakai, a place of power that Itaka believes is the Brotherhood's ultimate destination. Enigmatic as ever, the Estli warrior sits in the passenger seat next to you. She is tense and coiled like a spring, the Ford's leather seat offering her little comfort. So we've got 3 sections to read on this page. The first one is if the investigators found the missing relic, which I think we did. It should say, yeah. So we found the missing relic, which is good because it's here. We need to read Arcane Thrumming. Throughout the journey south, the device you recovered from the clutches of the Brotherhood continues its endless humming, wrapped in a thin bedsheet on the back seat of your car. Your understanding of the relic's nature is deepening. So the investigator with Relic of Ages, which is this, swaps it for the new version of Relic of Ages included in this Mythos pack, which I've set aside. So I've not looked at what this does. So it's got the same cost to play, still got 3 wildcard icons, but it has an ability. I can exhaust it as a whatever that is. And that reminds me, I need to get up that page, don't I? There you go. So as that, which is a triggered ability. Oh, I can never remember.
No,
Fast action, isn't it?
It's fast action.
Yeah.
Anyway, exhaust relic. Yeah, it's not on there.
No,
I think it's fast.
It does. Yeah, I think it's fast.
Exhaust Relic of Ages. Test willpower or intellect. If you succeed, remove 1 doom from the current agenda.
Oh, nice.
If you fail, add 1 doom to the Relic of Ages.
Ah.
Max 1 success per game.
Is Paul poisoned yet? No, he's not.
Oh, so you
One
can
success per. So once. Oh no, 1 success per game.
Right.
So you can do it as many times as you want, but as soon as you succeed once,
I almost think it's probably better just being used as a
three wild cards.
Yeah, unless you desperately need an extra turn.
So check the campaign log. If the investigators forged a bond with Itaka,
Yes.
how did we do that?
Wasn't that the very first
That's
scenario?
the last. No, that's the last bit by going into the cave.
Finding her at the end
Rings
of
a
the
bell.
mission.
Rings a bell.
Yeah.
Cool.
How close are we? Itaka asks for the 100th time since departing from Arkham. We have to get to Anahuac as fast as we can. The longer we take, the more time the Brotherhood has to reach the Nexus. You recognise the old Aztec name for the Valley of Mexico and inform Itaka that you will be crossing the border into Mexico within the hour. She crosses her arms and grits her teeth. You suffer no ill effects. So if we hadn't have done that, something bad would have happened. Right. Check the campaign log. If the investigators rescued Alejandro,
Yeah.
which we did because he's in your deck.
He is.
Throughout your journey, Alejandro scribbles endlessly in his journal, the sound of pencil scratching against paper a constant reminder of his presence. He remains huddled in the back seat of the car, his knees keeping the journal still, his brows furrowed in thought. This Brotherhood is the least of our concerns, he says, with an air of finality. I've been trying to decrypt the glyphs the device bears. The symbols are clearly not Aztec nor Mayan, nor are they from any other Mesoamerican civilization for that matter. I believe there is some other place the relic belongs. Somewhere it was taken from. Wouldn't you agree, Miss Itaka? Itaka's already grim expression grows darker, her eyes narrowing. She doesn't bother to turn around in her seat before addressing Alejandro. It belongs somewhere meddlesome scholars cannot abuse its power, she replies in a cold tone, and that is the end of the discussion. Crossing the border into Mexico is a less stressful endeavour than you imagined it to be, due to Alejandro's connections. You are waved through customs with nary a stray glance, and soon enough you are on your way to Mexico City. Each investigator begins this scenario with 2 additional resources.
Ooh, fantastic.
So we start with 7.
Also, that means it's going to be brutally hard.
Yeah.
6, 7.
Bad sign.
Okay. Right. Next page. Check your supplies. Any one investigator must cross off 1 gasoline.
Oh.
If no gasoline was crossed off, we read out of gas.
Ah.
So
Well
we lose
done.
the gasoline. Right. Okay. So we don't need to read that bit. Right. After arriving in Mexico City, you are disheartened to find very little information regarding the Brotherhood or the Nexus. You peruse the archives of the city's libraries and universities and come up empty-handed. You can't find any of Alejandro's former colleagues in the city, and even his enemies refuse to speak to you, save for one, a woman named Padma Amrita, who studied Alejandro's work before he came to Arkham. She agrees to meet you at a trendy lounge in the southern part of the city, late at night. Iktaka remains a short distance away, observing your new informant silently. Padma knows a lot about Alejandro's research and even claims to have heard of the Nexus of Nakai, though she refuses to tell you how to find it. It is a fool's errand, she tells you. There is nothing to find, just a myth. Trust me, many have searched for it, none have found it. You point out that the Estli people were not a myth, and she responds with a charming smile. Perhaps not, but all this about the Estli still being alive, undiscovered for centuries? She laughs heartily. Bourgeois, pure and simple. Come now, you don't expect real scholars to believe that, do you? Your eyes are drawn to Iktaka, who is overhearing the conversation with crossed arms, her nails dug into her forearms. Padma's eyes wander over as well, the hint of a smirk on her lips. In any event, I apologise, but I don't have any information for you. Only a sap would continue this research any further. Good day. Padma leaves with another alluring smile, a sweet scent trailing behind her as she departs. Once she is out of sight, Iktaka sits down next to you, and you discuss your next move. After a week of failure after failure, she has grown impatient. You offer a few more suggestions regarding whom you should speak to next, but her mind is elsewhere. When you return to your hotel, she immediately retreats to her room to make preparations for tomorrow. You decide to settle in for the night, and before long your mind is meandering hazily into a dreamless slumber. In the far recesses of your awareness, however, you can hear Iktaka reciting a cryptic incantation. So, we have gathered cards. I've already done all of this, but basically, depending on what's currently in the bag, depends on which cards we start with in the encounter deck. Okay? So we have 6 locations into play. We have the Metropolitan Cathedral, Zokola, Temple Ruins, Xochimilco, Chapultepec Park, and Coyoacan. Yeah, okay, I'm not going to get these pronunciations right at all. Each investigator begins play in either Zokola or Coyoacan, their choice. So we can split different places. So here, or here, basically, where we can start.
I'm going to start here because it's closer to me.
Create the exploration deck, which is there. So there are 12 single-sided ancient locations and 1 copy each of 4 bad cards. So that's the exploration deck, sorry. Padma Amrita enemy is set aside out of play. Act 3A and Agenda 3A are set outside out of play for now, ... And the poisoned cards are here just in case we need them. And then the rest of the cards are shuffled to make...
Just in case.
To make that deck. Right, so let's just have a read of these. So we've got this place, Coyoacan, although not always a part of Mexico City. Coyoacan has always been a historic area marked by narrow cobblestone streets and plazas. The ground shakes as you walk down one of the village's many confined paths, and you suspect there is more that lives below the surface. And Zocala, the main square in central Mexico City, once the ceremonial centre of Tenochtitlan. Yeah, that'll do. Stretches before you. Silver lightning flashes in the storm clouds overhead, and you are shocked to find a tide of blood swelling over the plaza. The entire city is bizarrely devoid of any life.
That doesn't sound very nice.
That doesn't sound very nice either. So we're in Mexico City. Present day.
Present day.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, there's a special rule for this scenario. We are going to be instructed to place new locations on top of old ones.
Okay.
When we do that, we literally do that, and everything that was on the card, attachments, tokens, enemies, etc., are now considered to be at the new location, but nothing has moved.
Right.
We are at the same location. It's a new location.
Is that likely to be kind of present
The
day
past.
and past
I
day?
think so. Time travelling was sort of hinted at, and that's it. That is the rest of that. So,
should we stick?
Most of the names are in Spanish. Yes, and my Spanish is not good. is not good at all. Probably not worth fixing for now, but the events under stick to the plan need to be different from each other.
That's no problem.
Does it say different?
Because I can use a different ammo.
It says different. Thank you very much.
There we go.
Thank you, Aaron. Right. Okay, so no change to our deck construction, our deck drawing. I'll start here because it's nearer. So we're going to flip this over. We have no clues. We have a shroud value of 2. There is an action that you can do, which is to take 1 damage or 1 horror to explore. We draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a location with a matching symbol, we place it. Otherwise, we don't. I might need to refresh myself of the explore rules.
That's why there's the deck, isn't there?
It's the
we
deck.
look through so many and no.
If we had, in the previous one, it was if we had the map or the compass, we did.
Yes.
In this one,
You just pick
I
the
don't
first
seem to
one
have
and you
that
resolve it, don't you?
yeah.
I'm going to all 5 of those.
Same for me.
And yet, we all spent loads of XP, because me and Andy had 15 XP, and you two had 13 XP, so our decks are massively changed from last time.
No, I only had
8?
8.
8,
Yeah.
okay.
Weakness.
New one. Right, which of these do we want? Well, that's...
Yeah, I'm starting to wish I'd kept the first lot.
Don't need that. Don't need that. I think I'm going to play that. I think I'm going to play that, and I think I'm going to play that. So I'll draw 2 more. Nice. Okay. Yep, I've been practicing saying Alejandro. In fact, somebody was in the live Q&A earlier on today who was called Alejandro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I asked
fantastic.
him, and I don't know if he replied, but I said, look, am I pronouncing your name correctly? Because there's this guy in this game that we're playing tonight who's got exactly the same...
Brilliant.
Right, I'm just going to disconnect my microphone and go and get the rule book for this scenario, which I've put somewhere safe. Safe, somewhere.
Right, I'm ready to go.
I don't have the main rule book. It's alright, we'll find one.
I've got to flip this one over as well.
Oh, we do, yeah. Trying to flip that one over for the read.
Mexico City, present day. 3 shroud value, but no clues at present. Action, discard cards with a total combined cost of at least 5 from your hand to explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left corner, place it on top of this location, taking its place.
So for this one, we have to take a damage or a horror to explore. That one, you have to discard cards with a combined cost of at least 5 to explore. Wow.
Yeah. Well, my entire hand has a value of 1 at the moment.
So that squiggly line is a free trigger.
Right.
Does not cost an action to use this ability. So it's not a free action, it's a free trigger. But it is optional. Whereas a reaction is similar, but it can only be done when a specific thing occurs.
Gotcha.
Okay, we are ready. We have rule pop on screen. Oh, we need to read these. So many times I forgot. The boundary broken. Iktaka is already up and about when you awaken, donning her traditional armour, her bow on her back and a long blade at her side. Something is wrong, she states cryptically. I only meant to peer through the boundary. Her eyes are bloodshot, her face pale as a ghost. You suspect she hadn't slept all night. It matters not. It is time you witnessed the fate that will befall humanity if we fail. 8 doom on there to progress. Crossing the threshold. As you depart the hotel, you realise that the landscape of the city has been altered. Silver lightning crackles in the sky overhead, and the earth rumbles deep below your feet. Monstrous polypus entities float just below the clouds. What is going on? You yell to Iktaka over the whistling wind. What is this place? One future, she replies enigmatically. Objective. After the first Tenochtitlan, almost, a location enters play by exploring, we advance. All we need to do is find a location that we can't pronounce.
Excellent.
Okay?
That'll be all
There's
of them.
already.
Yeah, that's right. Tenochtitlan. Yeah, there you go. Took me 6 months to learn to pronounce Teotihuacan. You'd have thought I'd have had enough practice at least.
Okay.
So that's what we need to do, is we need to explore and find that type of location. So we don't need to go to any of these other places.
No. Well,
Well,
unless
might want
it's
to.
easier to explore somewhere else.
that's true. So let's just have a check of exploration again. Instructs you to draw the top card of the deck. Each explore tells you what type of card you were looking for. If any other type of card is drawn, you put it next to the exploration deck and draw the next one. Repeat until a location is drawn of the indicated type, or you draw a treachery. If you draw a treachery, you resolve it as normal, and when it's discarded, it goes here.
Did you say how many of each there were?
Yeah, there's 12 ancient locations and 4 treacheries.
Right.
Okay.
One of each of 4 different treachery cards.
So the question is, do we go on a little wander first?
Do the treacheries in here count as encounter cards for the purposes of any abilities I might have that give them to other people?
That's a good question. If a treachery card is drawn, it is resolved as normal.
You would imagine so, then.
So,
Thought so.
yeah. I'll say yes unless anybody else in the chat. Basically, you've got a card that says you handle this, or I'll handle
Something
this.
like that.
Can that
both,
be
in
used?
fact. Yep.
Can that be used on treachery cards drawn from the exploration deck? I would have thought so,
Yes.
because it says resolved as normal.
Yes, treacheries
Yeah.
are encounter
Okay,
cards.
thank you very much, Aaron. Right then.
Okay. Shall I go first and try and find
Sure.
a weapon?
Okay.
So, for one, I'll play Prepared from the Worst, which I happen to have drawn in my hand as well.
Which is look through.
Look at the top 9 cards of your deck for a weapon.
Right. Because Andy spent 6 XP.
Yep.
Did you find it?
No.
Oh.
No, I did find a gun,
Okay.
so I will put that in my hand. And then,
Get shuffled in.
yes, and then I'm going to do this Prepared for the Worst as well.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I had one in my hand and one in there as a tactic.
Cards attached to stick. The plan may be played as if they're in your hand.
Yep.
Yeah, so you exhaust that to play
Yeah.
that one, to shuffle your deck and draw another 9. Right, okay.
And if I fail to find it this
Hopefully not
time,
the
I'll be
same.
quite upset.
So are the rest of us, are we going to move anywhere?
I was always thinking
Should I
it
explore?
might be worth you having a move, because
And that's a fail.
Did you not get it?
No, I did not even get any weapon in that.
no.
Oh.
So I'll shuffle those in a minute. That means we're going to have to settle for a pistol. So I will play 45 automatic. And that's my last action.
Okay. So I'll go next, and I might go for a wander. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to play Fieldwork for 2. Because then when I move to a location, I can search it for free and stuff like that. Second action, I'm going to play Fieldwork, because as we found out previously, you can double Fieldwork, can't you?
Yeah. Which is a very handy combo.
Yeah. And then my third action is I'm going to move. Shall I just move to here? Why not? Let's go to the park.
Yeah.
One of the largest city parks in the west, the Bosque de Chapultepec, is a beautiful ecological landmark overlooking the city, built in what was once a sacred forest many centuries ago. No clues. I think my character's going to be rubbish.
I'm starting
here.
to think maybe all the clues are in the past.
I think maybe they are.
Yeah.
So this is Mexico City, present day. Forced. After you fail a willpower test while here, take 1 horror. But I can explore, and exploring here tests willpower 3. If you succeed, draw the top card of the exploration deck. Right, so rather than any penalties, we can explore here just by doing a willpower test.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that.
But unfortunately, my free investigate with all of my bonuses
Is no good.
no good.
Hopefully it'll be good once we get the next
Hopefully,
location.
unless we're playing a no clues scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Alrighty. Who wants to go next?
Well, I am living in hope that we will need clues at some point. I'm getting my magnifying glass out in preparation. And I think I'll put on some fine clothes, again in preparation for being attacked.
Oh, you could have got dressed before you came
I had
out.
to say the same thing,
And then I think I'll pick another card in the hopes that I can spend it. Oh no, I don't want to spend that.
Okay.
That's it.
No, you've got one more, haven't you?
3. No, it's 3 goes.
Yeah.
My 4th is like an evade.
No, isn't it? The magnifying glass is fast though, isn't it?
It's magnifying glass is
Oh, is
fast.
it?
Doesn't cost an
Oh, is
action to
it?
play
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Cool. In that case, I will play the... Just picked up my switchblade.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
Ideal. Well, considering my card draw was a little bit naff, I think I might move to here. And I can test willpower 3.
Done.
So I'm on 5.
Your willpower's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we just go through the penalties?
Yes, that's what I was gonna.
Skull, -1 or -3 if you are at an ancient location. Cultist is reveal another token. If you fail, place a doom on a cultist enemy.
Okay.
Tablet, reveal another token. If you fail and there is a serpent enemy at your location, it attacks you. And the Elder thing, -4. If you fail, place a clue from the token pool on the nearest ancient location.
Oh, okay.
I
So
have a feeling these ancient locations are going to come out.
Yeah. So at +2, I've got the auto fail, the -3, and the cultist.
Not the cultist, the Elder thing.
Elder thing, sorry. And there's only one elder thing, isn't there?
And there's only one -3.
Okay. Let's have a go at that then.
Switchblade is also fast. Very good point.
it?
You've got another action. Thank you,
I
Daniel.
will pick up a card. Oh. That's another one I don't want to spend.
Reveal another token. Okay, done.
Cool.
Yay.
So that's passed then.
Okay, off you go then. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left corner, place it on top of this location, taking its place. So you're
I suppose
literally
you don't
looking.
have enough. There's not
You're
as
looking
many
for.
options.
You're looking for
are
that one, right? So the exploration
there? Yeah.
is actually tied to each one.
Right. So we don't
We are gonna
redraw
have
if
to-
it's a missing one. If it's a non-connecting one, that's we've just lost
You
out.
redraw. Yeah.
Oh, you do. Yeah.
You do.
So presumably
So-
discard face up.
Yeah, and then you'll shuffle it in at the end. So basically, you draw a card. If any other location is drawn, put it next to the exploration deck. Draw the next card and keep going until you've drawn the indicated type or a treachery card. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're looking for triangle.
Oh, I've got it. I think.
Blue triangle.
No, it's got to be in the
No.
top left.
Yes, this one.
It's probably Chapultepec Park in the past.
You're
I'm guessing.
probably going to hit a treachery first.
Treachery, right.
Oh, peril.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh.
Right, you must either choose one.
And then they all get shuffled in.
Well, I'm
and
gonna
that treachery goes there.
choose and shuffle an ancient location back into the exploration deck.
There isn't one in play.
Does that mean I can't
you
do
can't
it?
choose that, yeah.
Ah. In that case, I'll place one doom on the current agenda.
Okay, there you go. One doom on the current agenda. So that goes here.
Yep.
They then get shuffled back in. That was your second action.
Yes.
So at least we're down to 3.
You going again?
I think I'll go again. What is it if I fail? It's a horror damage, isn't it?
Yes.
Let's go for it.
-4.
Wow.
And if you fail, place one clue from the token pool on the nearest ancient location. Can't do that, because
do
there
that.
aren't any ancient locations,
So
but
I
you
just
take a horror. That's a good first round. You didn't find your flamethrower. Alan's almost dead.
I've drawn the most useless cards in my deck and taken horror.
Emily's had 5 actions.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And we put a doom on the agenda.
Yeah.
You did. We rock.
Yeah. Back to our good old selves.
Oh yeah, I was going to say last time was
Back in the jungle and back to being rubbish.
Okay. Enemy phase. We have no enemies. Reset actions. Ready all exhausted cards. Card and a resource.
Oh, give me some good.
Okay, next round. 1 doom on the agenda. Off we go. There you go, Mr. Lead Investigator.
It's a Hand of the Brotherhood. Spawns at any empty location. After the last clue is discovered from an ancient location, if Hand of the Brotherhood is ready, place 1 doom on Hand of the Brotherhood. While Hand of the Brotherhood is ready, action and reaction abilities on its location and connecting locations cannot be triggered. I'll put him over here.
Okay.
I'll probably go there and shoot him in a minute.
I got a Brotherhood cultist. So this doesn't have any spawn instructions, which means it spawns at my location and engages with me. It's got Hunter. It's a 2/3/2 with +1 fight and +1 evade for each doom on it. Force, when you initiate attack against it, we've had this last time, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you attack it, it gets a doom and therefore it gets stronger. Now, I'm not good at the old fighting.
Neither am I when I don't have a...
Help! Help!
I think it might be a dodging it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
What you got?
I've got to test willpower, which is not good.
Yeah, Brett's got a very good point. Have you tried looking down the back of the sofa for the flamethrower? Because that's where Brett's was, where he always is.
Yeah, I've got one. It's in one of my pockets somewhere.
One of your many pockets.
Yeah.
Trying to create some heated seats, weren't you, down the back of the sofa with it?
I'm testing willpower of
You're
3.
going to be okay.
I have a willpower of 1.
So you're just going to accept that it's...
I think I'm just going to accept.
What's the penalty if he fails?
Die.
For each point I fail by, I've got to either lose an action or take a horror.
Well, you had
Not
5
too bad.
actions last round. So you're all right.
Oh,
+1.
so you only
So-
lose 1 action.
I only use 1 action.
Nice.
Yeah.
Take that.
That was scarily lucky.
Timeline destabilization.
Is this where we wobble the table?
Test willpower 1. I like willpower tests. This test gets +1 difficulty for each ancient location in play.
0.
0. So I'm testing with a +4.
Confident?
There's only
Should
one
be.
token that will fail.
Thanks, Paul.
All right.
Here it comes.
Here it comes.
No, but it is the -4.
It is the -4. Wow.
So that's the second time I've seen that.
So what happens
you
if you
didn't
had
fail.
failed it?
That would have happened and that would have happened. And yeah, bad stuff. And that.
Everything would
If
have
you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror and shuffle timeline destabilization into the exploration deck.
Savage.
Yeah.
That is harsh. Right, it's our go. Where's the resign option?
Yeah.
There isn't one actually.
There isn't one. We
Which is
cannot
a bit
run away. Yeah. Right, so all of my cards that get me clues. Yeah. I might wait.
Well,
Because Alan might explore and find
I'm
a...
quite happy to go first and go shoot some
Okay, you want to do that?
cultists.
Oh,
So
in fact, I've got this one. Yeah.
I'll play
about that?
Decorated Skull first. So that gets to charge up when I kill stuff, or stuff dies around me, more specifically. Second action is to go here.
So that engages with you.
Yep. And my third action is to shoot him. So this will be a fight of 5 against a fight of 2. Odds are in my favour.
+3.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
2 damage.
Yep.
Dead.
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 And that charges up my Decorated Skull.
See, I've got a decorated skull in my deck, but I've not used it yet.
That's
Oh,
me.
that's quite nice.
Me done.
Yeah, that's quite nice. Oh, we need to reveal that.
Oh, yeah, so we do. Metropolitan Cathedral. So action, take 1 horror, draw 2 cards. If you have 6 or more cards in your hand, you can explore, draw the top card of the deck, etc., etc., etc. If it matches.
So you don't lose anything, you just have to have 6
cards. Well,
nice.
I've got 4 in my hand at the moment, and I can get 1 off the Decorated Skull next round, and I'll draw
you'll
a
draw
card
at the end of the
anyway.
round
So
anyway.
I can do some exploring.
Nice. Do you want to go next and try exploring here?
You're happy to... You're confident of dodging, evading that teller, are you?
Nope.
Excellent. Well, I'll go then.
Oh, 1 bullet's gone. Let's not forget that.
Right. I could just end up with my drawers just killing myself trying to explore. Yeah, let's have a go. Let's explore somewhere else.
So you're at +2.
Unfortunately so.
Seriously?
Oh my god.
Ouch.
It's your favourite token.
God. Like a magnet.
So you take a horror.
Take a horror, yeah.
And
Okay.
we place a clue from the token pool on an ancient location.
Which there still is none.
There still is none.
Okay, so I'm going to, for my second action, play Alejandro Vea.
Oh, yeah.
This lives on
Here
my
it is.
neck, I think, doesn't it? There we go. I think it's a necklace.
Yeah.
I can't draw this for a third time in a row, this token, surely. Can't happen.
Should have maybe left it out just in case.
Whee!
Okay. Top card of the exploration deck. It's not over yet.
Right, we're looking
No,
for...
we're only just
Looking for
starting.
triangles.
No. 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 Wheat. Chattery. Right. Good. Well, I'm getting rid of all of these at least.
yeah.
You know? Oh, good.
Didn't it
Shuffle.
say you have to take horror, says Scott.
Yes, I did.
He did.
Yeah, that's why I've got 3 horror.
If you mean this, then yeah.
Yes.
What does that do?
Shuffle a non-story asset you control into your deck, moving all damage and horror from that asset to your investigator. Crikey. If
Okay.
no asset is shuffled into your deck, choose and discard 3 cards from your hand. So the guy I just played, I lose.
Yeah.
Into your deck.
Alejandro pops up, says, hello, see ya, gotta go.
See you later.
Left the
Yeah.
oven on.
So he's lost in time, seemingly. Again, not a great
Done.
turn. So then, yeah,
Well then.
these get shuffled back in.
So I've got this Brotherhood cultist that I am pretty useless at fighting, so it's going to have to be evade. I've got 4 agility, and it's got 2. And I don't think I'm going to boost it because there's no penalty for failing in evade. So it can have the bag of doom.
Yep.
Daniel says he is a story asset.
Oh, okay.
It said non-story asset.
So does that mean you've got to discard cards
So
instead?
does it say on it story?
Yeah, that's what I didn't think it did. Maybe I just was too quick when I was having the look.
My evade works.
Yeah, it doesn't say
doesn't
say story on him, but then maybe that's not what a story asset is.
So what is the definition of a story asset? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on Rule Pop. And I don't have the thing with me, so let's see what the chat says. Some assets have an encounter set icon and no level indicator. Such assets are known as story assets. Okay, thank you. So basically a story asset is one that comes with a set. In other words, one you don't buy.
Right.
So that's a story asset. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. So that stays in play.
That stays in play. You have to discard 3 cards.
From my hand, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've evaded that as my first action.
It just gets worse and worse.
I don't know if I'm bothered about exploring here. I might just do some stuff. So my second, I've got the ancient stone.
It's gonna have to be delved too deep. Go on.
Yeah. So this is a new card that I've just put in. Investigate. Your location gets +3 shroud, which is incredibly hard. But if I succeed, I get an additional clue. I discard this stone and record that I've identified it, which means I can then upgrade it.
It's quite nice.
It is. But I think I'm going to go a different route for this one. So I'm going to play an Archaic Glyphs in my hand. So I'm going to get, while everybody's doing anything, I'm just going to get a book out and have a bit of a read.
Yeah. Well, I'm slowly killing myself trying to find some ancient.
And then I'm going to discard that to put a resource on Archaic Glyphs. And basically, once the third one has been placed on there, I discard it, get 5 resources, and I record that I've translated it, which means I can then upgrade it to something else. Right, done. Yeah, we're not going very far, are we? What you going to do?
So it's cards up to 5, isn't it? Is that right?
Yeah, so you've got 2 actions this round, haven't you?
Yes, I do. So I'll do that.
So you've got cards worth up to 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is painful.
So
but
we're
it's gotta
looking
be
for
done.
a green.
Looking for a green rhombus.
Oh, first
Okay.
time.
There you go. Right.
I mean, I'm
so-
happy for you, obviously. Emily, but,
Obviously not jealous at all.
Team
Right.
game and all that.
Right, canals of Tenochtitlan.
Which is... Yes,
Is it?
it is.
Oh,
So we need 4 clues. After Canals
finally,
of
some clues.
Tenochtitlan enters play, place 4 resources on it. We need 4 resources as well as 4 clues.
Okay.
Canals of gets +1 shroud for each resource on it, so it's actually got 6 shroud.
Wow.
But at the end of each round, we discard a resource. Foggy. I guess that's what that. Yeah,
Love it.
yeah. The resources represent
The
fog.
It's good we found that one early then, because it'll
Yeah.
lose its fog.
And I have got my
After
Dawn
the
to
first
flame, but it's gonna...
Tenochtitlan enters play by successfully exploring. Advance.
Okay.
It has entered play.
Yep.
Nice.
Advanced.
In the distance, light seeps through a wide crack in the ground. As you approach it, you realise the chasm is not natural at all. Below you see the sky, as if you were peering into a reflection of the clouds above. Wisps of grey smoke emerge from the chasm, giving off a familiar bittersweet scent. You step through and resist the urge to vomit as the world spins upside down. When you open your eyes again, you are in another place. Not somewhere, but somewhen. The investigator who just put a Tenochtitlan location into play by exploring successfully must test willpower.
Oh no.
4.
4. This is even worse though, because if I found it, I've got willpower 5, haven't I?
Okay,
Right.
off you go then.
And what's going to happen when I fail?
If you fail, I need to go over there and root through the collection to get a random basic madness or injury weakness and shuffle it into your deck.
Oh no.
Shall I go and get that now?
Well, yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
Pass me the bag because I'm about to fail.
Yeah, because unfortunately there isn't a +3 token in there, is there?
What if 2 players are playing the same class, says Darren? 2 players won't be playing the same class. If they are, we'll put a hat on one of them.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
a -3, so
really fail.
a real fail.
Okay, so weaknesses. So here is my collection of weaknesses. Oh, and one that's not in a sleeve. Right, so I think I'm just going to shuffle these. Oh, no, we've got a couple that aren't in a sleeve. Right, hang on a minute. I need to sleeve 4 cards quickly.
We could leave them out if you want. I don't mind.
They might be the best ones.
Yeah, but just in case. You can read them first to double check.
Right. That wasn't one. So you're looking for a random madness or injury, I think is what it said. Yeah, a random basic madness or injury weakness. Right, so pick one of them, have a look at it, see what it is.
Basic weakness.
Is it madness or injury?
No.
No.
Flaw.
Keep going. Maybe here a while.
Flaw. I'm very flawed, apparently.
Omen.
Omen. Bad sign, isn't it?
There might only be 2 in here.
Mystery.
My arms are getting tired.
Injury.
Hey!
Don't be
It's not
happy.
often we cheer an internal injury, but
No.
Oh no.
That shuffles into your deck. I'll keep them there. You never know. We might need them again.
I think we might.
That's alright.
So you've got 1 action left, haven't you?
And then
just one.
be aware that location connections are different on Tenochtitlan locations.
Oh, right.
So,
Connects to that one still, and that one, but no longer connects to that one
Or this one.
or that
or
one.
that one.
Oh, well, that's annoying. That scatters my plan to come running over to them.
Okay, right. And then we proceed to Act 2A. Past and present. Is this real or a vision? Either way, the secrets of the ancients may hold the key to finding the nexus of Nakai. Objective. Find paths to the Nexus by discovering all of the clues from as many different Tenochtitlan locations as you can before time runs out. If there are 6 Tenochtitlan locations in play with no clues on them, advance. So we have to find 6
All of them.
6 of them.
and get rid of all of the clues from all 6 of the locations.
Well, I found this one. So someone
Is that
else
the last?
might be on this.
So Aaron is saying now we need to do one direction arrows.
Oh, do we?
So at the moment, that is a two-way. And that is a
They're all
two-way.
still 2-way at the moment, aren't they?
So we're okay for the moment, I think.
For now, anyway.
For now, yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for the warning, Aaron. We'll keep an eye on that. Wow.
One last turn, I will put hyper awareness down in preparation for epic clue finding.
You're done, and we're all done.
And we're done.
Yeah.
No enemy phase. We all draw a card. We all get a resource.
And at the end of the round, we
End of the
lose
round,
this.
that goes. So the fog is starting to clear. Next round. One doom on there. Oh, just got my decorated skull.
Shadowed. If there are no cultist enemies in play, do we have a cultist?
We do.
Oh yeah, hang on. That should have readied.
Oh, already? No, doesn't it?
Yeah, because in the enemy
readies
phase,
and
that
re-engages
readies
one.
and re-engages. So who do we want that to engage with?
Well, probably you if you think you can dodge it.
I'll just try dodging it again.
Yeah, because I've got
Okay,
nothing of any use.
Place one, find the nearest cultist enemy,
done.
place one doom on it,
Oh,
test willpower of X, where X is their fight value.
2. Oh no, 3.
3. Oh,
No, fight value's 2, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
plus
3
1.
now.
Right.
If I fail, take 2 horror. That's quite harsh, and I can't boost myself. So I'm at +1.
So Aaron says can't see the location, but thinks the location.
I do have one.
The location at the top should be connected to 2 locations, and is only connected to 1. Let's have a look.
No, because that's...
Actually.
No, I think we're good.
Oh, yeah, no, he's...
Oh, no, he's right, yeah.
Alan, would you like to have a willpower test instead?
All right, thank you.
How willpower of what?
Well,
Through
3.
the rest of the arrows.
It's a test of 3.
Just
like that,
three.
isn't it?
Oh, yeah, sorry, do you want one of these one-wayers?
Well,
Oh,
no, because these are the one-wayers.
yeah.
They all
So if
do
it throws the rest of the arrows, let's see how many arrows we've got.
There's 3. Just
Yeah, we've probably got
There's
enough
3 just here as well, sorry.
to actually...
You can handle a test of 3, can't you, Al?
Well, so yes. The only problem is if I fail it, then I take another horror
Oh,
damage
yeah, because of the
that
location
there.
you're at.
But if you fail it, what, you take 2 horror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, throw it my way and
Okay, I'll chuck it to Alan.
and it's a test of 3,
Yeah, and I gain a resource for using that.
and I will back it up with 2 to make it 4.
Maybe I'll take your card off you to make up for it.
Right, pass it.
Yay.
Sadly, I now won't have 6 cards.
Okay. Got another one.
Uh-oh.
Twin brothers.
I'm a very long way away from being able to help you.
Oh, it's a peril.
Where's my Hulk smash potion?
Oh, no way. Is this an ancient location?
It
Yes.
is.
We're putting a doom on the current agenda.
Oh.
I've only just found it.
Peril.
So let's ask the chat. At what time tonight do you think we're going to all be all dead?
Oh, very soon, especially as I've just drawn a... that. Not that I should really be... I don't know if... I mean, is there something underneath that? This is the last...
There is something underneath that.
Yeah, okay, go on then. I don't know if that's the right idea, but...
We can't keep getting rid of the only location we've got,
No.
either, can we?
So, Paul, do you want me to abandon the idea of exploring and run over towards you to try
Well,
and
it'll
help
take you
you
forever
out?
to get here.
It will, but
No, I don't think so. I think I'll just keep trying to evade these, and then sit in the corner and read my book.
Are they both hunters? Or?
They are both hunters.
Okay, well, I will kick off then. I will...
Left to right arrow in the middle. What have we done wrong?
Left to right.
Oh, this one is still connected to that, but that isn't connected to that.
Is it? Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, because that's got a green thing on it. Right, okay, thank you.
Right, so what was I doing? I spent a charge of Decorated Skull to gain a resource and a card as action number 1. Action number 2 will be draw a card. That puts me up to 6. So action number 3 is to explore.
So it's just if you have 6 or more cards in hand,
Yep.
you explore. Right, so you're looking for a square, red square.
Nope. Nope. Okay.
Bad stuff.
Test willpower of 1, +1 difficulty for each ancient location in play.
Willpower 2, effectively.
I'll take my chances then.
You've already drawn one of them, haven't you? But when you drew it, it came from there.
Yeah, it was a different one.
No, I think when I drew it, it went into there.
Yeah, but there should only be one of each of those in the deck.
Maybe it was slightly different.
Check the one we already got.
The wording might have been slightly different.
Ah, yeah, mine was timeline. Oh no, look here. It was the same one.
Same one. Have we made a mistake?
I might have done. Let me just check the setup. I thought I'd done that. So the exploration deck should have been 12 single-sided ancient locations and 1 copy of Window to Another Time, Timeline Destabilization, A Tear in Time, and Lost in Time. So there's the Window to Another Time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We've had
which
2
which
cards.
both came out from this deck.
Yeah.
There's Tear in Time.
There's the Window to Another Time. So there was one in there.
Right. How many weaknesses have we drawn out of that? We've drawn 2 treacheries, haven't we?
I think out of the exploration deck we've drawn that, that, and that.
Okay.
I think.
So we've got... If we've drawn those 2 from there, we shouldn't have
both of those.
Because there's only supposed to be 4.
There should only be one of each in there, and I thought I'd done that. I thought I'd set it up correctly this afternoon.
And there's no others in here, so that's only 3.
Yeah, there should be 4 in there in total.
Yeah.
So we should get rid of that.
We should get rid of these 2, and we've got 1 missing, haven't we?
Well, no, I mean, oh right, okay.
Because there's no other treacheries in here.
That's already been drawn out.
And we've already drawn those 2.
If the chat remembers which ones we've drawn out of the exploration deck,
see, I kind of thought because I've drawn 2 weaknesses, haven't I? Has anyone else
explored here twice and failed twice, so that's 2.
Yeah.
Has
anyone else
you
drawn?
definitely
Emily drew one.
I
didn't
did
you?
one.
And you drew but you didn't draw a treachery, didn't you? Did you discover that?
I discovered that. Yes.
Yeah. So
there should be 2 still in there.
I think there should be 2
in
still
there.
in there, but just a different.
But just not
2.
that one. It should be
not that one.
Yeah, I think.
I'm trying to remember which.
Is that definitely the right way around?
Emily drew that one from the encounter deck, so I think we're all good.
One of them's wrong anyway.
Yeah. So A Tear in Time. I drew those 2.
Yeah.
So A Tear in Time.
Oops.
There you go. We're good. There's the bag.
The bag is gone.
Oh well.
We will have to check it.
So we now got what we need in there.
Yeah. Only solution is to flip the table and start over. No, I think we're good. I think we fixed it. So apologies for that. I obviously set it up wrong.
Right. Someone can check the bag contents.
So the bag contents should be. Good question. We're playing on easy, so it should be 2 + 1s.
Yep.
3 zeros.
It's a couple more.
Yep.
2 -1s.
Yep.
-2.
Yep.
A -3.
Yep.
2 skulls.
Yep.
Elder thing.
Oh, which one's is that's the elder thing, isn't it? Yeah.
Auto fail.
Yep.
Elder sign.
Yeah.
And then I think we've added an occultist in a tablet.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's right.
We're good.
Right, let's get back to my explore action then. So this is shuffled, ready to go.
Yep.
Let's try again.
Shuffled and ready to go.
Okay,
Yay.
we have the Temples of Technotiddling.
Yeah. So 8 clues.
After it enters play, place 1 doom on the nearest enemy.
I don't know what to do here now.
They're getting very nasty.
I think we need to place it all on one and then try and take it out.
Yeah, I just don't know how to take it out.
No.
I got nothing in the way of combat. No shrivelings over there?
No, I've not seen any of my spells.
He gets more strength when you put that on him, doesn't he?
Yeah, more fight and more evade.
Yeah, so that gives us ability to place 1 doom on an enemy to discover 2 clues, which is quite nice but dangerous at the moment. And that's 8 clues.
This is going to pop next round.
Yeah.
Which means the doom will disappear. Which is good.
Yeah,
that's good.
But it means, means we've found precisely no clues by the time the first.
Yeah.
This gets shuffled now.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was 3 actions, was it? Yes, it was. I used the skull, drew a card, and explored. So I'm done.
So there is something that we can do with this. Because all it does when it attacks is 1 horror. So if you had 2 actions and then engaged it, I mean, you're not looking good for horror, but rather than trying to fight it, literally just engage it, and then it will deal 1 horror to you. And then maybe next round I do stuff, and then I engage it.
What, and just kind of split the
and
horror between
just kind of until somebody comes along and saves us. Or you get your shrivelling, or I get my smashy potion. I don't know. We've got an enemy we can't deal with.
Yeah, well, 2 really.
Well, no, this one I can just evade it.
Yeah,
because I'm at +2, so I'm comfortable in evading that one.
Oh, so you get +1 to all his stats?
+1 to fight and evade.
Evade. All right, crikey.
So I'm not comfortable with evading that one.
No. So yeah, we might just have to split that between us then, mightn't we?
We need to check links.
Oh yeah.
So that is linked to there, and that is linked to there. So that one's fine.
Okay.
No.
That one is also linked over there.
One way.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that can go there, and that can go there. It's going to get very messy.
This is fun. I like this.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that makes it a bit easier for me to get over to you and help you with your nasty beasties.
Yeah. So, do we have a plan or not?
I mean,
is it worth you moving?
They're hunters.
Well, I mean, I can't move while I've got them with me. Well, I can, but they attack me. I think evading that one is my main objective. It's just, what do I do with this one? Do I literally spend 3 actions trying to evade it?
Probably not.
No.
I mean, I could draw some cards and see if I end up with
you draw, because you might draw your shrivelling and then different story then.
Yeah, well, let's try that. And this is desperate times, isn't it? So for my first action, I'm going to
draw shrivelling
a card.
as an action.
Huh?
Draw
Yeah.
That should be an action.
It wasn't.
Let's have another go.
Only 25 more cards.
Yeah. Can I have a final go?
Yeah, because we need it. We need some kind of combat here.
No.
So that's your go, Dom. Yeah, all my setup cards are useless because there's no clues. Interesting. Okay, so I think my first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and evade this one. So I'm at +2. I do have one card that will give me a +1 against this one. But first, that one is evaded.
Nice.
Needed that one against that one.
Yeah.
So what do I do against this one? Do I start throwing cards in?
1 maybe?
At the moment it's 4 against 4. I can put a +1 in.
I think if you're if you're going to start throwing cards in, do it on a turn when I've got some movement left, and at least we can both run away from it.
Okay, so I'm just going to have just an evade at 0. See what happens. Nope.
No, typical, she'd throw the card in, isn't it?
And then I'll do another evade.
Oh.
So I've done it,
Yeah.
Yay.
and I can move to a connecting location.
Yeah.
Do I want to?
Well, leave me a bit in the stuck, but it gets you running, doesn't it?
Which gets me a free...
It's a shame.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should have done mine after.
And the problem is they've got Hunter.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, if I move from here,
Yeah.
then in the enemy phase, they're going to... in the upkeep phase, they'll ready...
And just attack
And
me.
they engage you.
Engage me.
They won't attack you.
No.
But it means you're then stuck with these two.
Yeah. It might be better for you to just stay there and we split it, or...
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I stay there. Done.
I'm going to try to look for some clues.
So it's
there's
got a shroud of 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm at 4, 5, and I can spend a resource to be at 6.
The other option is
Have a look in one of these two. See
wait
what
for
they
the
do.
fog to clear, go somewhere else and explore somewhere else.
I'd have a look in one of these two. See if you can find anything interesting.
I don't think I can get to there anymore.
Can't get to there.
How many movement have you got? Because you,
I mean, you can,
still
but
go
this
through
is
here.
closer.
Yeah. I was just thinking because that one's
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what happens in that
So-
one.
But if you need help with me to kill anything, you're now 2 spaces away from me.
That's very true.
Well, you've got a switchblade, haven't you? So you're not completely defenceless.
Got a little knife.
No. It'll be fine.
You going here? Okay.
Yeah.
A small wooden boat bumps up against the side of the canal, swaying gently in the rippling water. A juniper tree sticks out of the shallow water nearby, bending in the mild breeze. Place I can't pronounce. Right. No clues. 4 shroud value. While you are at this place, you cannot gain resources. As an action, spend 3 resources to explore. Right. Now that's your first action.
Yeah. So I could try it
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
go
then
on.
leave.
Yeah. And then you can get your resources.
Okay, so exploring.
Yeah.
You're looking for a heart.
Nope, you are lost in
You are
time.
Lost in time.
I'm just a rogue looking for love. A non-story asset.
So
That's all right, you
That's
got plenty.
any of them.
Oh, no.
Literally any of them.
That
Are you going to have another go? Oh, you
I'm
don't have
gonna
3
move
resources
back.
anymore, do you?
I'm going to move
Back to there.
back to there
So that you can get
so
to
that
your
I can at least get
resources.
my resources.
And then the shroud values reduce next
Yeah.
turn
Yeah.
as well, isn't it?
Okay. End of the round. Enemy phase. Nothing happens. Upkeep phase.
Comes off.
So what we're going to do with these two?
Do we get to draw our cards first, or?
No. We ready all exhausted cards and then we draw. Shall I take them again? Because we need you to get your shrivelling.
Okay, yeah, let's give it a go.
I'll take them.
Yeah, I'll draw this.
Because I've just got books. You got it?
Yeah.
Hey. This is all about getting clues. It's just all... I'm a very focused character on getting clues, which is... Yeah. Okay. We're done?
Yep.
So this goes on here. All doom clears from everywhere.
That's good.
That's good, but this advancing on round 3 is not good.
No.
Okay, check campaign log. If the Harbinger is still alive,
What is a Harbinger? Harbinger is still alive.
Yeah, I seem to remember a biggie turning up in the first.
Yeah.
following no telltale flash of light, a sudden explosion of thunder blasts across the sky, causing you to jump in shock. As though drawn from the sound, a streak of silver lightning crashes down from the clouds, ripping a tear in the world before you. Through this tear, a familiar creature emerges. It hisses in anger and raises its gilded spear to attack. Brilliant. Search the collection, which is over there in a corner, for the Harbinger of Volusia, and spawn it at the location farthest from all investigators. If there are 6 or more tally marks under Yig's Fury,
certainly.
there's 10 because you blew up the temple. It enters play at the lead investigator's location instead.
Oh, fantastic.
It enters play with damage on it equal to the amount of damage recorded in parenthesis in your campaign log.
It's 2 damage.
So we did 2 damage to it.
Well, did we? We must have been on fire that day.
Well, this is going to be fun.
Okay. And then we go to Agenda 2A. Iktaka's strength continues to wane as you journey through the strange vision. You've never seen her this troubled. She is often distracted, peering about as though any moment the answer will appear before her. From time to time, she mutters strange phrases to herself. How could this have happened? The answer will be with the ancients. Someone else is here. I know it. So this currently is the last agenda card.
Oh my god.
Right.
Because it told us to take out the third. So I need to find
the Harbinger
of Valusia in the collection. Right. I'll be right back. I think I know where it is.
We've all got to ready. Well, this is going well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So well.
So you think it's somebody we found in the first scenario?
It's the first or second, wasn't it?
I think it's the second.
It's very possible. Because we were pretty beat up by then.
Found it. Right, so it's spawned at your location. There you go.
Thanks very much.
Could really do that flamethrower now, couldn't you?
Yeah. He's only got 38 health left. So.
Only 38 health left.
Yes, put 2 damage on it.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
Yeah, let's not forget the 2 damage.
I'm in an awful lot of trouble now.
I think we, as a group, are
pretty doomed.
Led us into a false sense of security last time when we did really well.
Yeah. Right. So
we've got to pick cards that we don't have enough.
How can we resign?
Yeah.
We can't.
You still can't.
Oh, yeah, wonderful. Take 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each ally asset you control. Each other investigator at an ancient location must also resolve that effect.
So luckily that's just 1 damage for each of you, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not too bad.
Yeah,
ally?
that's 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each ally asset you have. So you just take 1 damage. Yeah, basically they're getting arrows from the trees.
Please.
Because we've upset somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I got that thing that I had last time.
Well, at least you're not finding any clues anyway.
Yeah, if there are 1 or more enemies at your location with doom on them, oh no, you cannot damage those enemies or discover clues at your location.
It would be really nice if someone can evade this thing so that it doesn't smack me really hard every turn.
Or maybe if Emily comes in, you and Emily can tag team it, evade and shoot.
Oh, God. I've got to do a willpower test again.
Oh, you're not good at all willpower?
No, and it's at 2, and I'm at 1.
Any cards we can put in?
No, I don't have any cards.
Need that +1 again.
-4.
No.
Oh,
If you fail, place 1 clue from the token pool on the nearest ancient location.
That's something at least.
Well, no, it's not, because we've got to clear the locations. I don't think the
yeah,
number
true.
of clues we have
it's not going to
matters.
matter, is it? It's just getting rid of them.
We've got to get rid of them.
If I fail, take a damage and a horror.
There you go.
Oh, and shuffle this into the exploration deck.
Oh.
Andy, do you want to shuffle while I do mine?
Is that why it was in there?
No, I hadn't. We haven't
No,
failed
because you
one.
didn't, yeah.
Right, shadowed. If there are no cultist enemies in play, take 1 horror,
Horror?
and shadowed gain surge. Otherwise, find the cultist enemy nearest to you.
Yeah, one of these two.
Place 1 doom on that enemy
Smeg.
and test willpower. Well, that's good at least. Where X
3.
is the enemy's fight value. If you fail, take 2 horror, which would be very bad because that would be 3 horror because I'm failing a test at that location.
Oh dear.
So it's at 3.
It's at 3.
What's the quickest we've ever failed a scenario?
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh no, I'm going to have to back that up to make it a 4. I cannot risk
Been playing for
taking
about an
3
hour.
horror.
Playing for about an hour. Don't forget that the Harbinger retaliates even when exhausted. Why is that?
What do you mean it retaliates when exhausted?
Oh, because it's got retaliate.
Right, wonderful.
What's the skull?
So even if we evade it,
Yeah, it
it's
can.
gonna-
Skull, -1 or -3
Well,
if you're at an ancient location.
I'm just going to take a massive beating and die
Is
in a
it a
couple of
hunter?
turns then.
Is it a hunter?
Yes, it is.
So it will follow us.
Yeah, retaliate says each time you fail a skill test while attacking
What does alert do?
Alert is the same as retaliate, but for evade.
Invade.
Right.
So retaliate says each time an investigator fails a skill test while attacking a ready enemy with retaliate, after applying all results for that skill test, it performs an attack against you.
Is it an attack of opportunity?
Effectively, yeah. An enemy does not exhaust. So why does it? Oh, it's because it's elite. Let me just check, because elite means something. I think.
It says Harbinger of Valusia can retaliate while exhausted.
Oh, because it says on
Yeah,
the
it
card.
literally says on the card.
Yeah. Gotcha. Right. So
So there's no point in evading it because...
Well, there is,
Just
because
keep
every time
attacking?
it's successfully attacked or evaded, you put a resource on it, and we need to get 8 resources on it to make it
goes away.
disappear.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So we need to successfully attack or evade it 8 times.
Okay.
I'm quite happy to do some attacking.
Okay.
is it literally going to hit you for 2 damage and 2 horror every time you
Every
attack
time.
it?
Yes. Well, not every time I attack it.
No, well, it's got... Yeah, if you attack it and fail...
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, attack
will,
and fail.
It's got
fails.
retaliate.
Yeah, of course. Shall I go first and see if I can shrivel some of these things, or do you
And
want...
if you evade it and fail, it attacks you.
Yeah. I'll go first. I'll
go
just see what
first
I can
and
do
see
with
what
this
you can
thing. See how badly it kills
Because
me.
it doesn't matter how much damage you do to it, you just need to attack it,
Yeah.
and that adds a counter to it.
So I'm at a fight of 5. That's only +3, isn't it? No, +2. So let's chuck in a vicious blow, just because I might as well. That puts me at +3, and it'll deal an extra damage if I succeed.
This is probably going to be the enemy that keeps cropping up through the whole campaign. So
Yeah, so might as well try and deal some damage to him while I can. Right, that's good. That's 3 more damage on him.
3 damage and a counter.
Yeah. Let's go again at +2. I don't have anything else I can chuck in, do I? Oh, I do actually. I'll chuck in this one, so I'll go at +3 again. Only 2 damage if I succeed. What's that?
0, -3 if you're at an ancient
-1
location.
or -3 if you're at an ancient location.
Sorry.
-3.
So -3.
Okay, so I was at
you succeed.
+3, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2 more damage on him,
And a thingy.
and another token. And then I might as well have a third go, which I guess I'll chuck in the guard dog for. So that's also at +3.
Johan's just popped into the chat to see if anybody's gone mental yet.
Same again, so it's another 2 damage. And another token.
Aaron is asking, can you evade, engage, and evade the Harbinger? Yeah. If you wanted to, you could evade it, which puts it in the centre,
Yeah,
then
don't see why
engage
not.
it, then evade it again, and that would get 2 counters on it. So I think you can.
Yeah, that might be a decent way of doing it. Although it retaliates whether you fail anyway, so I suppose it all just depends what...
No, only if you fail.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm saying it's the same as attacking it to put
I see what
counters
you
on
mean.
it.
Yeah.
But if we do exhaust it, it won't smack me really hard in the
Yes.
enemy phase,
Yes.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
would be
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, so
'Cause
I'll come and evade it then.
Yeah.
So, that
So
we
you're
can...
going to go there, engage it, and then evade it?
Yeah,
Cool.
I think that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Shall we do
Would.
that now?
Yeah.
It would.
So 1 to move.
1 to move.
Cool. And you get
I've
free
got to-
evade.
Oh, you got a free evade?
Yeah, but I've got to engage it first, haven't I?
Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
So
it's not
it's
massive,
1
is it?
to
No.
engage.
You engage it.
Maybe we won't slide it all the way over, okay. You know you're going to move it back now. Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I can give you a +1 on the evade if you like.
Yeah, Scott is asking, can you evade an exhausted enemy? He's not sure. I'll look that up.
What are you at the moment?
I'm at
Not that we're going to do that.
+1. I'll spend another resource to be at +2.
Okay, I'll chuck in one to get you at +3.
Okay. Yay!
Oh, Scott is saying we don't need to engage it first, don't we?
Well, if
So the
I'm not
evade-
engaged with it, I'm not evading it.
To evade an enemy engaged with an investigator,
That investigator makes an agility test against enemies.
that investigator makes an agility test.
I feel like you have to engage with
Sounds
it.
like you'd have to be engaged.
Yeah.
Because like
I
you
don't think you can evade something that you're not
Thematically, it
engaged
doesn't
with.
make sense.
That seems weird.
So anyway, you succeeded, didn't you?
Anyway,
So
I've
either
succeeded.
way-
You've succeeded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is
and
now.
we put a little.
Counter on it.
It's
Counter on
exhausted and the engagement is broken.
Yep.
Yeah, you do need to be engaged to evade, I'm pretty sure.
I'm going to need it to
it says at the
engage
bottom.
you in the attack
says,
phase so I
unlike-
can reload my gun.
Unlike the fight and engage action, an investigator can only perform an evade action against an enemy engaged with him or her. Yeah.
Cool.
Right, so I've technically had 2 goes there because my evade was free.
Yes. So you moved and engaged. So you got one more.
What's the thingy on here to get clues again?
Place 1 doom on an enemy. Discover 2 clues at this location. What's its shroud value? Shroud value is only 2, so you could do a basic investigate, I suppose.
Yeah.
I'm just reading on engage
what's
to engage
your-
an enemy at the same location. It
Actually-
says you can engage an exhausted enemy.
Okay.
That's
You
a bit
can.
weird.
You can engage an exhausted enemy.
So you could go evade.
and you could evade an already exhausted enemy, which is a bit weird,
weird.
but you can do it.
I'm going to take an extra resource because I'm spending them.
I was going to say you could do an
Quite a lot.
attack. Be a bit because what would you attack at? You'd attack at +2.
It would still,
Still can retaliate though,
because it's got that special
which is
text.
pretty savage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm taking another
To avoid
resource.
it
Yeah.
as much as possible. I mean, you got 4 counters on it. That's pretty good.
I'm going to
Yeah.
shoot
Yeah,
it as
it's not
much as
bad, is
possible.
it?
4 more, and it
And it's
disappears.
right. So
Me,
it depends. Do you want me to go first and try and shrivel them, or do you want to go first
I
and evade
think,
them?
yeah, because all I'm doing is just holding for time. So if you can do something to get rid of them, that would be great.
Okay. Yeah. Let's give it a go then.
Even if you just get rid of that one and I evade this one, but we're going to have to get rid of these at some point because
So-
they've got Hunter.
I'm going to play shriveling.
There's multiple upgrades of shriveling in the game, isn't there?
Yes. Yeah, I think it's like Rite of Seeking because there's 2 different Rite of Seeking upgrades.
There's
I think-
3 different
yeah.
shriveling ones.
Yeah, I think there's 3 different shrivelings.
They're all just like variations, aren't they? They're not all just, or are they all just? They're all better.
Yeah, I think they
Better
do
in
slightly
different
more
ways.
damage or plus modifiers.
Okay.
That's my first one. So if I then attack the one with Doom on it,
Yeah,
is
it's got a fight of
5
3.
versus 3.
I don't mind if you hit me.
Yeah, okay. So that's +2. Now we haven't got anything that's a +3, a -3, have we? Because we're not at an ancient location.
There is a -3 in there.
Oh yeah, there is one -3 in there.
There is a -3.
Well,
Be prepared to be shriveled.
My arm. -4.
kidding me? How many times have I drawn
Because
that?
that one is
You've drawn that 3
really your
times.
nemesis this time.
So we get a.
So I take a horror damage
You get a horror.
and another horror because that's the symbol.
Why do you get 2 horror?
So I get horror from because I failed a willpower test at that location.
Is it a
and-
willpower test?
It's not willpower.
Yeah, I fight
it?
using willpower.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And now I'm left with
And we put a clue on the nearest ancient location.
1, 2, 3.
So we'll put it here.
Yeah.
And then you hit me.
And then I hit you for 2 damage.
Can I have a 3 damage counts, please? Brotherhood gets a doom when you initiate attack. It's a good point. So it was actually 4. Yeah. Wow. Couldn't have gone much worse.
Honestly, the amount of times
I know.
one of those days, isn't
You
it?
going again?
You might kill yourself.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem. And the problem is if I do, it's another doom on there.
Yeah. Well, it's a doom on here whenever you initiate an attack.
Yeah. But obviously, if I'd have succeeded both my attacks, he'd be dead. So it wouldn't really matter.
Exactly.
Whereas I'm not going to succeed this time. But is that going to... That's not going to boost us over, is it?
No. Good old random bag of doom.
Yeah. I mean...
But it's a compounded effect.
Yeah, we need to get out of that location.
You missed it slightly,
yeah,
and 3 bad stuff happened.
Yeah.
Happened, and then it's just...
So we either think, well...
You got to go for it again?
My luck's got to change eventually and go for it again, or we try and move them out of that location.
You could do it again, but ask someone else to pick the token up.
No, yeah, that's...
I think just go for it. You can't get unlucky again, surely.
Do I back it up so that the -4 isn't there?
I haven't got any cards that can help at all. You've got books, just loads of books.
I have. I could use 2, but it seems like such a waste for...
So what are you on now? Because you're going to attack it, so it's actually now got 5. It's got 5 fight.
5 fight.
Yeah, so you're now on 0. So the chance of succeeding is now slim.
Very slim.
Should you attack the other one?
I mean, you could, but I was going to evade that one.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Now, hang on. So does the doom go on it as I attack it?
Yes.
Okay, so take that off.
When you
there
initiate an attack, it gets a doom.
I think you might not be able to take him.
No.
So, question for the chat: have you ever seen a game of Arkham Horror go this badly wrong?
This quickly as well.
This quickly.
I mean, we're going to have to take him out, aren't we?
I remember chapter 3 of Dunwich Horror where I died on round 2. You know? And then everybody else died on round 3 and 4. So that was the worst that's ever happened.
Things we are going to have to take him out, aren't we? Or that doom's going to advance, and Andy's not going to be able to get here to help us.
Yeah.
No.
So we're just going to have to take some chances, aren't we?
If you can put +2 in,
yeah, I'm going to have to go.
That's all we can do. So the doom goes on. You put a +2. You're at +2.
Yeah. Hey.
Died?
No.
2 damage.
2 damage.
Yeah. Oh.
He's got 3 health.
Yeah.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to have to go for him next turn. Chuck in more cards.
Oh dear. Right, you done?
Yes.
This is horrible. So I'm going to evade this one. Or try to. I'm at +2. I'm not going to put a card in. Yep, so that's evaded. That's my first action. Right, I'm considering just playing stuff and taking the attacks of opportunity from this one.
Yeah, what's that? Horror damage?
Yeah, which is fine.
Yeah, you've got a bit in...
It just seems there's very little I can do. Can't really explore there. I mean, I could, but my willpower is only 3, so chance of that working is slim. We need to draw cards so that I can boost your thing, but I don't have the cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try evading that and throwing these 2 away at a +1. It's probably not worth it.
No, for 2 cards.
For 2 cards. So this might be crazy.
Don't forget to remove charges from the spell.
Yeah.
Did we do
Have
that?
I? Yeah, because it comes 4 charges. I get a bonus
+1
for 5.
Used it twice.
And I've used it twice.
Yep,
Yeah,
got it.
perfect.
I think that's correct, but thank you.
So while this Brotherhood cultist is sat next to me, I'm going to read my book. So I take an attack of opportunity and get a horror as he's going in my face.
Yeah.
All right. So I take a horror and I put a resource on that. Then I'm going to go on.
You couldn't punch it or anything, could you?
It's going to get harder if you punch it.
I've got one fight. It's got 5.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
Well, 6 when you attack him.
Yeah. I'm just not sure whether to do that again because that card actually has an agility icon on, which I might need.
Yeah, I'd probably keep the agility icon.
Pick a card instead.
Yeah.
You might get more agility
I'll
stuff.
draw a card and take another horror.
Okay, there you
Oh,
go.
I've drawn a book.
Well, that's useful. Is it one that allows you to...
It's a magnifying glass. Well, no, it's a book icon, but it's a magnifying glass which I could play for free, for fast.
Yeah.
Oh, fabulous.
And then return it to my hand because there's no clues on my location and then play it again.
Yeah, just do
put it back in my hand
Over and
and
over
just
again.
and do that until the end of the game.
Until the cultist gets bored of watching it.
I think I'm done. Wow.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Terrible,
Right.
terrible.
Enemy phase. I take horror.
That one readies and engages with Emily.
Well, it engages with either of you.
I know, you
Oh,
see
no,
how
engages with
quickly
Emily.
threw me
Yeah.
under the bus
Yeah.
there.
Can I have another
I need to
horror?
reload my guns.
So I get a horror for this, and then that engages with me. Unless you want that on you? Probably want it on me, don't you?
Yeah, I think so. Because the plan hopefully will be that I kill, or kill one at least, and then either leave that pool to evade that again, or try and my luck and
Okay,
take
so
it
we've
out.
done the enemy phase. We're doing upkeep. We all get a card. I've got more books.
Okay, well that would normally be great, but not what I need at the moment.
Ooh, lucky.
Okay. Yeah, draw me perception. I can see what's going on. So, next round, 1 doom goes on there, so that's 4 doom in total.
Yeah.
Pick cards.
So close, isn't it?
Wonderful. Test willpower of 3. For each point you fail by, you must either lose 1 action or take 1 horror. I'm at +1. Wait, let me have a quick check. No, I cannot chuck anything in. Okay, that's fine.
All good?
Yep.
Is it another enemy? It's not. It's another Words of Power. I've got 2 of them again.
Oh, again.
Oh god, I've got Hand of Brotherhood. Oh, it spawns at an empty location.
Woohoo!
It's alright.
After the last clue is discovered from an ancient location, the Brotherhood gets a doom placed on him.
Okay, well, we're not in any danger of discovering the last
No,
clue of any
no,
location
we're
anytime
good.
soon, so...
Where should we put him?
How about here?
Yeah,
Here?
close to you guys, I think.
Just on the off chance we get the big bad boy to run away.
Oh, there's Tilly Guardian. Spawn any empty location, ancient if available. Alert aloof.
Gotta be this one then, yeah.
Forced when enemies attack during the enemy phase. If the Tilly Guardian is ready and unengaged, it attacks each investigator in connecting locations.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh no.
One damage, so it's...
That's alright. We just have to
Okay, so
take
it
that.
stays there and shoots everybody at range.
Yeah.
Well, we're having another go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Shall we let the guys take care of the biggie?
Yep.
Go
I'll
on.
go first
You
then.
do your bit.
I'll spend 2 to put 3 bullets in my gun. Then I'll spend another 4 to double it up.
Can't do 2 of them, can you?
Can I? Oh shit! No, I can't.
it's
No.
Exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that. We're going to die soon anyway. I might as well shoot at the thingy.
Blam, blam, blam.
Yeah. Gonna have to, aren't I? So I'll use Vicious Blow on that to put me at 5, 6 against 3, so +3.
It's only got 3 fight and 3 evade. It's just got loads of health.
Yeah.
And it does a lot of damage.
Yeah,
Is
a
it?
huge amount of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 of everything.
Okay.
Yep, success. So that's 3 more damage and another counter on him.
3 more damage and another resource counter.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
Second action was that?
Yeah, I'm going to run out of ammo if I shoot him again because this one is only a double up.
1, 2.
You'll get your flamethrower soon, though.
5.
Yeah, not at this rate. It's probably best if I draw a card, I think. A desperate attempt to find that flamethrower. Nope. But I have got another pistol, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So
Cool.
So I will try to evade him.
Mm-hmm.
The bag.
So what are you?
Your free evade.
My free evade. So he's on 3.
Yeah. Your evade
4.
4. That puts you at +2.
+2.
Is it worth using another one to go
Any
+3?
agility cards either of you want to play?
I can chuck in agility if you need it.
That's +3.
Yeah, it's probably worth getting it to +3
Yeah.
because you've got the actual -3 token and
the skull.
There you go.
And there's 2 skulls in there, I think, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So, yeah,
Okay,
minus
there we
3.
go.
So
That's
that's
alright.
another token on
Made
him. That's up to 6 now.
6 tokens. And that was your free evade.
That was
so
my
you've still
free
got all
evade.
3 actions
That's
left.
all right. So next turn I'll shoot him twice and then he runs away.
2 actions left.
So 3 actions left.
3 actions left.
Yeah.
Did we put the extra damage on him from this turn?
Yeah, I
Yes.
believe
Yeah.
you did.
3 from
Yeah.
you went on.
Yeah, cool.
Should I start looking for clues?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
I feel like
Might as well. We've got to clear
Well.
6 locations.
Yeah, you've got your magnifying glass out, haven't you?
I'm on 4, 5.
and try
I'm
value
on
of 2.
+3, so
Yeah.
I'll leave it at +3.
That's good.
Yep.
We have 1 clue.
Hooray.
1 clue.
Well done, team.
Yeah.
Oh. What's that one?
Reveal another token, and if you fail, put a doom on a cultist enemy.
Oh dear.
Hey.
No, it's
You didn't
alright.
fail.
Second clue. Look at that. Cooking with gas now.
We'll just do it again. Plus.
Minus 4.
-4.
If you fail, put a clue from the token pool on the nearest ancient location.
I'm gonna put.
Oh,
I'll play lucky.
Hey, yeah.
so you've done it.
Yeah.
Excellent.
You get +2 to your skill test value for this
Yeah,
test.
perfect. Look at that.
Okay,
That's it.
right.
This side going
Come on
very
then, Alan.
well. This side very badly.
Yeah. Just running around with
Right.
these 2
So, Paul,
twin brothers.
the old A team over here.
Yeah, I can't boost your willpower, I'm afraid.
Can't build smoke.
I've got no cards that boost willpower.
Okay, so I think my plan might be draw a card, hope that I get another card that can boost my willpower.
Or even 2.
Or even, that's what I'm saying. Then
Yeah.
if that doesn't, I get 2, and then I just take one
Yeah.
shot at the
Before
bad
you
guy.
start,
Yeah.
I was thinking earlier, wouldn't it have been great if you'd managed to all move out so that this willpower thing was
Oh,
no longer a
It would have
problem?
been. I
Yes.
mean, even if I could just stop drawing that -4 token.
That would help as
I
well.
mean, that would be.
I just wondered
No,
if
you're absolutely
making
right.
sure your last
Shriveling-
action, Alan, was to move out.
Well, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do for a while, but then that would involve one of us leaving each other with
Yeah.
kind of one unevaded enemy.
But depending
We probably
on how,
could have-
just
we
think
should have
about
done it
Probably
before.
should have done that.
Right, so I'm going to.
Oh, the
draw-
tablet token. No, the
It's a cultist, isn't it?
Sorry, yeah, it was the elder thing. It was the tablet token.
Yeah.
Wasn't the -4.
Oh.
Tablet token is not -4.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, that changes.
Have you been drawing the tablet token?
Only the last time.
Only the last
previous
time,
one
I
was
think.
cultist.
Okay, so the tablet token is reveal another token, and if there's a serpent enemy, so it's not the -4.
Right.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, do we do a bit of a.
Yeah.
Yeah, redraw your last token.
So what was it you were doing?
So it was. Well, it was my. It was my shrivel where I hit you.
No. Daniel's saying.
Just now.
Was it just now?
It was me, wasn't it?
It was you.
I took
Yeah,
the tablet,
but
so
I
I
took-
played
so,
lucky.
Yes,
because
undo
we
that.
thought
Put your lucky back.
lucky
I'm pretty sure. But maybe it's-
Alan did it on his shriveling. He
Yeah.
definitely
As
drew a
well,
tablet.
yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I don't know if that's too long ago.
it is
to
too long
rewind,
ago.
It's a bit long.
It is too
Yeah.
long ago. So apologies for that. So you reveal another token, and
is
if there's a serpent,
what's the
and-
cultist
Tell you what, next
then?
time you draw a cultist, we'll
cultist
pretend
is
it's a
reveal
tablet.
another token
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, right, okay.
So you reveal another token. So you drew the tablet.
Yeah.
Reveal another token. If you fail and there's a serpent enemy at a location, it attacks you.
Okay.
So
So
I've
you.
got to draw another
So
token.
draw another token.
but then ignore it if it's the thingy. Okay.
Okay.
So you can get your lucky
didn't
back.
fail,
Didn't fail.
so you get your lucky back and you get the clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right,
Which
so we
suits.
fixed that one, but we didn't fix
We
the thing
can't
from
fix that
earlier.
one.
Which, yeah.
So your attacks then, you're saying you drew 2 of those.
I think
and
all
one of those?
all the initial times.
Yeah, it was only the last one was the tablet.
The third one's
Yeah.
tablet, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My failing eyesight and tiredness.
So, I mean, I should have checked as well.
So the tablet is draw again. It's only the elder thing which is -4.
And the
Right.
writing is very small on this card.
So draw a card. I really don't want to have to use that one up, but I'm going to have to.
You draw another card.
Yeah, okay, because I mean,
No, you're supposed
After
to
I-
move for your last turn.
after I kill that. Yeah, but if I move, because I eventually need to try and take this guy out. I mean, I suppose I could move and then Paul could come and follow me.
Yes.
Once you've evaded, that might be the way to go.
If you could maybe just kill that one and then
Yeah, if you just kill that one, it's
Yeah.
fine.
you can evade
So I'm
that
going to
one
have to
one.
ditch
and you can move.
Yeah.
this card. So I'm fighting him 5 on 5. No, it'd be 6 on 5.
It's now 6.
Yeah. So I would need
Ouch.
to boost it to
You're 5.
7, 8. No, 5.
5, 6, 7.
6, 7. I can't even count at the moment. That's how much this is doing me in.
So it's 7 against 6. You're currently at +1,
+2.
+2.
And going to +3 makes 1 token difference.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take a chance, aren't we?
Okay, +2.
We need to kill him this round to stop the
Yep.
agenda going, don't
Yeah.
we? So you might as well +3 it.
Go on then.
Okay.
+3. Da-da-da.
Reveal another token.
I'm going to take a horror anyway.
Oh, because you drew your
Yeah.
tablet. -1.
Oh,
Right,
Yay.
so that's good. Does it mean I take 2 horror from my shriveling because I drew 2 of those tokens?
Yeah.
Says
Think.
if a da-da-da symbol is revealed during this attack, take 1 horror.
Yeah.
oh dear.
Does that definitely doubles up?
I don't know. I'm not sure it
reading
does.
the card, I'm not sure it does.
I think that came up when I used it.
The chat will tell us, but what does shriveling say?
So it says if a skull, cultist, tablet, elder thing, or auto fail symbol is revealed during this attack, take 1 damage.
Yeah, I think it's. I would say it's for both.
Unfortunate,
Daniel was saying it's just 1.
Yeah,
okay.
I think
Yeah,
so. 'Cause I think it's just if.
I'm pretty
a
sure that it
is
came up
revealed.
when we
Okay.
played it last time and it was just 1.
If
Right.
1 or more of those tokens comes up,
Yeah.
is what it should say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
How much horror have you taken? 6.
it's about this one's going on Alejandro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was shocked at what you did to that guy with the
Right.
shriveling.
So
So he's dead?
he's dead.
Yay.
Thank God.
It'll be the next card we draw.
Yes.
You know it. You know it. Okay.
So then I'm going to finally get away from here.
Yeah.
Right. My go.
Yes.
Yeah, come on, Paul. Evade.
So I'll evade it. I'm at +2. And I'm sticking with the +2. Okay, evaded. So,
That was your first action.
that was my first action. I'm now not 100% sure what to do.
Run.
I mean, he's only going to...
So he's going to, but he won't this
He-
turn.
he
will he
won't
just
this
readies
turn.
this turn?
He just
doesn't he?
readies.
Right, which means we can move
Move
away.
way further, so he will
Right
keep
into
following, but we
the
can
other
lead him
cultist
over to.
over here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my first action. Second action, I moved to there. Oh, well, I get a free investigate. Awesome. Third action, I am going to discard a card with a book to put on there. So could you record in the log, please,
Yes.
that I have translated the glyphs. I get 5 resources. Done. At least I've done something.
Yeah.
More resources than I know what to do with. Right, we are all done. Enemy phase.
So ready.
I might as well have
When
him this
enemies
time.
attack during the enemy phase, if it's ready and unengaged,
Yeah.
Yes, it shoots everyone.
It shoots you two. Yeah.
Does it shoot us? Because it's
Each investigator at a connecting location.
yeah. So it's only is it connected because it's only one way? Because he's not connected to this, but that's connected to that.
I think it doesn't shoot you two because
it
can't go that way.
It can't go that way.
That's what I'm thinking. Connection symbols indicate the movement connection between locations.
Thank you.
I mean, as well, technically, he would be shooting from the past into the future as well if he were to do so.
Yeah.
So that is some arrow.
Well, all arrows move forward through time, really.
Wow, this is very true. Very true. Just maybe not, that many years.
Just fired up very high in the sky.
Yeah.
Not 100% sure. The chat will tell us, hopefully, whether we take damage as well. But I don't think we do, because I think that location is connected to that one, but I don't think that one's connected to that
makes
one.
sense
I think that's how it works, but I don't have the rules reference handy. I've put it somewhere. So we get a card, we get a resource.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got my strange solution, which gives me super evade. Brilliant.
Just in
A bit
time.
late now. Yeah, Craig says, let's go team. 4 more locations to explore and fully remove all the clues from it. I think Craig might be having a laugh. I suspect. But thank you for the enthusiasm and the motivation. Right. Doom. Doom and cards.
Okay, what have we got?
Adam's popped in. Hi, Adam.
Arrows from the trees. 1 damage plus 1 additional damage for each ally asset you control. I really don't want to be taking any more damage, but I can't get rid of it, so I'm going to have to. You're not in an ancient location, are you? So you get away with that.
Yeah.
So it's just me and Emily both take 1 damage plus 1 per ally.
Oh my
It's
God.
just 1 each.
1, please. Thank you.
There we go. Paul's up next.
So connected is not defined in the rules reference. Is interesting.
Should we give ourselves a break for this one? And
So
just
location. Yeah, I've already looked at location.
Yeah, I think you're not connected. Yeah.
Okay, it makes sense.
Each investigator who is poisoned takes 1 damage. And it's got surge. Well, that's quite nasty.
Another one?
I have a Serpent of Tenochtitlan.
I'm gonna get away from you, Paul. You're bad news.
While Serpent of Tenochtitlan is an ancient location with clues on it, it gains retaliating, otherwise it gains Hunter. After it deals you damage from its attack, if you are not poisoned, put a set-aside poisoned weakness into play in your threat area. It's big, it's 3/5/3, it's worth a victory point and a vengeance. I'm just a magnet tonight.
Yeah. You're a magnet for the bad cards, I'm a magnet for the bad tokens.
I am. So Aaron says he doesn't remember ever getting a clear answer about connected and one-way locations. So giving ourselves a break seems reasonable.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Aaron.
Creeping poison. Each investigator who's
Oh my God, I've taken 3 damage this round.
So sorry.
1 more and I'm dead.
Of the 2 of them in the deck.
Oh no.
As-
Oh, any empty location.
Yeah.
Ancient if available. Just everywhere, aren't they?
They are.
I mean, do we want to put him right out on a limb?
It's not
It's not
empty.
empty.
Oh yeah.
It's the only empty
Only
location.
empty one.
Should he be readied at the moment, or is that?
Now, yeah. He's like,
Yes, it should be.
yeah.
Where's Big Bad?
Over there.
Over here.
All right.
I'm about to die.
Roll them.
Alan hasn't taken one of these.
No, I haven't taken one.
You do 1 damage to me, but it's ridiculous.
Time destabilization.
That's the...
Test 1. That's a good one for me. He says.
This deck is actually quite small.
+1 for each ancient location in play.
Yeah.
We got
So I'm
2.
at +2. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror and shuffle this into the exploration deck. Gonna have to start taking some chances. Oh yeah, I can't back myself up anyway.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
And with no resign option either. So we just have to play this out.
That was fast.
Righty, can I go first?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I want to try and get rid of this thing or die trying, so I'm going to overpower, which puts me at +4 when I shoot him.
Way.
What's that? That
Sure.
is
Good
super
one.
bonus.
Good.
search the top 3 cards of your deck for an ally asset and draw it. Okay, I will put Mitch in, and then I'll have to reshuffle, and then I'll draw a card from that as well.
So you draw 2, and you do 2 damage.
Yep, and
you
he's
cut
now up
through.
to 7. Right, here's my other card. So, for my second action,
Don't forget to put that back in the bag as well.
yep, I'm going to shoot him again. I don't suppose, Emily, you have a fight of 1 maybe or 2 you could chuck in? I mean, I could give myself a +2, but it's my special ally, which is a really nasty way to
Yeah,
lose
I've
him.
got a fight of 1.
1. That'll put me at +3. I need to make sure. I'll chuck this thing in. Yeah, I'll just do this, I think.
So Emily doesn't need
Emily
to
can keep hers.
No,
I'm just going to
okay.
make sure of it, or as sure as I can be.
Yeah.
So at +4.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, this thing disappears.
And he gets another
Takes
2 damage
2
on it.
damage, yeah.
Leave a damage on it in case we've got to
Yeah.
clock how many, like we did last time.
It vanished with a sinister hiss. Now, technically, I don't know if that counts for Decorated Skull, but I feel like it deserves it.
What's decorated skull, sorry?
If an investigator, ally, asset, or enemy at your location is defeated.
Not defeated, is
No.
it?
Just disappeared.
But I really feel like I deserve it.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah. And presumably that's not. Is that in our victory display? Is it
No.
No, because it's not dead.
just literally just gone?
So that's 2 actions I've had.
Puff of smoke.
What does it say when it got 8 counters on it?
It vanishes with a sinister hiss. Set it aside, keep all damage tokens.
Yeah, so it's
Now,
not defeated, it's just set aside.
this is going to shoot me and kill me if
You
Oh.
don't
I don't move.
We're away.
If I do move,
unless Emily
something else kills
Something
me.
else.
Well, it doesn't kill you, it's only green.
Emily
Terror.
could. When enemies attack during this, if the Ziglugan is ready and unengaged,
Yep, so
So
I need Emily to go.
If we
Or on a
evade
weekend,
it
we
and
gotta deal with
exhaust it,
So-
Or if it's
we've got-
engaged with
My
somebody.
third action will be to play another pistol.
excuse me.
Right.
So I'm at the mercy of someone being able to stop that Guardian killing me.
So I'll go next then to be able to jump here
Yeah,
and
So that engages with you, which means he's now
Engages
not
with me.
shooting arrows.
yeah. And you can take
then
the
I
free
will
evade
take
action.
my free evade action. It's on 2. I'm on 4.
Should that still have?
Did we forget to take one off? I
I
think
think,
Probably.
I think at least
I mean,
one.
I think it's
And
probably
probably
gone
all of
by
them,
now.
I was
actually.
going to say, I
Not
think
that it
all of
makes
them
We've
are-
not been there for so long.
No.
Yeah.
I'm at +3.
Okay, so Scott has been looking up and connected is one way for one way connections.
That's
So
right.
we got it right.
Draw another one.
Draw another one, isn't it?
Yeah, draw another one. Minus
Draw another one.
3 because you're at an ancient location.
Oh, that's all right. That's +3.
Oh, no, it was a cultist, sorry.
Yeah, so
No,
it's
the
reveal
cultist.
another
It's
token.
reveal another one.
So if you draw either of those two out again, then. Wait,
Hey.
Yeah.
And if you
That's a
fail,
bit
if you
confusing,
fail,
isn't it?
no, yeah, we're all good.
So she is
That's evaded.
evaded.
You got 1 action. You got 2 actions left.
I got 2 actions left. Do I try and get some clues?
You either
Might
get
as well.
clue
That's
or
what we're
fight
going to
it.
do.
One of the two, clues or fight.
Well, I can go shoot that thing next turn.
Okay. I will get some clues then. I am on plus
+3.
3. Oh no, +2.
Oh, the archer
no,
was
+3,
aloof.
yeah.
Right,
+3.
hang on.
Aloof?
Aloof means you can't attack them until you've engaged with them. So you had to have spent an action to engage
I
it.
did.
No, you spend
Didn't I?
one to
Engage
move, and then
Oh,
it doesn't
move.
auto-engage because it's aloof.
Yeah,
Ah, okay.
So you've got
so
one
move,
action left.
engage, so I've got one action
you've got one
left.
action left. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks. I will... right, so I'll investigate at +3.
Yeah. Sounds like a plan. Hey.
Ooh,
Get a clue.
that's close. A clue, yay.
So,
Right then, Paul, what are we going to do with this then?
well, I've got this thing on me.
Yeah.
So,
And what is it? 5 damage?
it's got 5 health, yeah.
5 health, sorry, yeah.
And it has Hunter,
Wow.
unless it was at an ancient location,
Which is not.
which is not. But what we could do is explore this, turn this into an ancient location, then evade it, then run away from it, and then we're all right.
Yeah. So what we could do is I could use this special action, take a damage.
Yeah, because you're not taking any damage.
Hope we get an
Yeah,
ancient location. Then I'll move on,
yeah,
and then you can evade and run away.
yeah. I'll try that. See if that works.
So I take a damage in order to do...
The Hand of the Brotherhood cultist stops you from exploring. Hand of the Brotherhood.
Is that one?
No, that's the Hand of the Brotherhood.
Yeah. That's, which is it.
But that's there.
This is probably where we've put our card, I think. So
Yeah.
Right.
think we're okay.
I think we're okay. Yeah, the Hand of the Brotherhood is
It's
here,
in
not
that
here.
location.
So I'm looking for a black star, am I? I mean, I found nothing but treacheries in these, so
Yeah.
come on. Black star. Black star. No! Treachery. Tear in time. Test 3 whale power. For each point you fail by, you either lose 1 action or take 1 horror.
Yeah.
Right, so that's at +2.
Yeah, you're right there, aren't you?
Hey!
That goes over here.
Yeah.
Read the card. Apparently we need to read the card.
Oh.
After the last clue is discovered from while Hand of Brotherhood is ready.
Yeah.
Oh, action and reaction abilities on its location and connecting locations cannot be triggered.
Right, okay.
Thank you. So
Should've
that
listened.
stops
Down.
actions and reactions on those.
Yeah.
Right, that's nasty.
So,
Very nasty.
Go
that
there
goes
and
back
trigger
in. Are we basically saying we
Oh yeah, because we can't do
Can't
that.
can't do it.
explore.
Yeah, you're right. So that goes back in.
Oh,
Have to go there and kill him.
Yeah, which is doable.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm
Go
gonna
there and shrivel him.
go here.
So you move there, so we get a new place. Double action explore. So it's two actions to explore there.
Right.
Not that we can because of him.
And he engages with me.
Yep.
Then I attempt to shrivel him. Can I just pretend that +1 I drew was for the...
Yeah, we best not.
No, I'm only joking. I'm only joking.
No, I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
We drew it.
It's not technically cheating.
Watch a sign come up and then I take a horror and...
Yeah. You go crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh, but it's not an ancient location.
It is not an ancient location, so that's -1.
So that's -1. So I take a horror
And it's dead.
and it's dead.
Okay.
Nice.
So you've had 2 actions.
Yes. So I can't do the explore action there.
Nope.
So I'm half thinking... Let's play... Let's play Rite of Seeking.
Right. So I've got my strange solution in hand. I've got my evade potion, which has got 4 uses. But to play it, if I play it right now,
You take an attack.
I take the damage. So the other option is I just throw it away for 2 agility. Seems a waste, but I think that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So I'm going to evade at 4 plus 2. So I'm evading at 6 versus 3.
Plus 3. Okay.
Because I do not want it. No, I don't want it to attack me because then I get poisoned.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's evaded.
Yeah.
That's there. Okay. Then
You can.
can I do that? Yeah, because there's no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Second action, I'm going to take a damage to explore
Yes.
and hope I get an ancient location,
Yeah. Do
and then I run away.
you want me to flip the cards for you?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, yeah, maybe Andy.
Stars. No. 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 No.
Yay!
No. Is that a star?
Yeah, that's a star.
That's a star. Sacred Woods. While you are at Sacred Woods, increase the cost of each card you play by 2. There are 4 clues here. It has a shroud value of 6. But while you are investigating Sacred Woods, it gets -1 shroud for each asset you control. Interesting. So yeah, so we need 4 clues on there. We got it.
Got to make yourself useful somehow in this game, isn't it?
Right. So yeah, I have 1 action left, and if I move away from here, this thing no longer has Hunter
Yeah, because
it's at an ancient location with clues on it, so it's actually got Retaliate and Alert instead.
So you want to get over to me. Well, not necessarily over to me, but
I would if I were
If we
you.
do, this is going to shoot Emily, but it's going to shoot you anyway. Oh, interesting. If I was here, this wouldn't shoot me.
no.
It only shoots each investigator in each connecting location.
And it's aloof, so it doesn't automatically engage with you.
Yeah, not at the location
Yeah.
it's actually at.
Yeah. When enemies attach during the enemy phase, if the Astili Guard is... no, because it would be ready and unengaged. So yeah, it would still shoot Emily.
Yeah,
But yeah, it wouldn't shoot
but it
you.
wouldn't shoot me.
No.
It's whether I go there or whether I go here.
Yeah.
I'm not sure it makes that much
I
difference.
don't think it really does, to be honest.
So let's split up, because that always works.
Yeah.
So I go here. I can't gain resources while I'm there, so I won't go there.
No.
Then again, I've got,
Then again,
I've got a million
You
resources.
do have
That's fine.
enough.
That's fine. I'll go there.
And what can you do there? Spend resources to explore.
Explore. Okay, are we done?
Yeah.
Enemy phase. That shoots you. And then we have an enemy here with Hunter. So that moves to here. And then in the upkeep phase,
This one ready?
everything readies. And we all get a resource.
And has that one done its shot?
That one has done its shot.
Yeah. This one's gonna engage with me again though, isn't
No,
it?
it's aloof.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, and to compound everything, here's my weakness.
Well, I've drawn the most useful card right now for me. Emergency cash, getting me 3 more resources.
Oh, yeah, excellent, excellent.
Well, I'm going to open a bank.
All right, let's
Are we
see if
ready?
I can survive this.
Your horror's fine. It's just...
Can we do a swap?
Yeah.
If there are no cultists in play, take 1 horror and gate surge. We do have cultists, do we?
We do,
must
yes.
have one somewhere.
We have a cultist here.
Place 1 doom on that enemy and then test X willpower, where X is that enemy's fight value.
3.
3.
Okay, and I have a 4. Okay, that's fine. I live to fight another day.
Tearing time. So I guess if a card says you lose an action, you lose future actions.
That's how we've been playing it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do this. Three against 3. Oh,
Nice.
+1's come out quite a bit.
Each investigator who's poisoned takes a damage.
That's me dead.
No.
Oh
Doink.
no.
Poisoned to death.
I took 3 damage from those poisons.
Yeah.
Savage. And you know what the worst thing is? I just drew my flamethrower.
Oh,
If there are no cultists, we've got a cultist.
Yeah.
Okay. Find the cultist enemy nearest to you. Place 1 doom on that enemy and test willpower, where X is the enemy's fight value.
Which is now 4.
3. Oh. 4?
Makes it 2 plus 2.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
I'm about to fail.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're about to.
Chrissy and Brett are disappearing. Thank you for joining in.
So.
Good luck for the rest of the game. Yeah, we might need it. There's the +1 again.
Yeah. Still failed, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could do with 2 horror, please.
2 horror.
Thank
Cool.
you.
You didn't have any clue tokens, did you, Andy?
Nope.
No.
Do I
Really
drop
would
anything
go on
else
your
or
location.
anything else I need to do?
Lost in time. Shuffler.
Cards.
Pick up my gun from my corpse.
Cards that you control and all the cards in your out of play area are removed from the game.
Okay.
Shame we can't rifle his pockets
Yeah.
for his gun.
I just picked up the flamethrower. Here, guys, I've got this.
Oh, if the lead investigator is eliminated, the remaining players, if any, choose a new lead investigator. Should we just do me?
Yeah. Go
Yeah.
clockwise. So I drew that, so I discarded my shriveling.
Right, off we go. Yeah, I mean,
So there's no way we're going to be able to kill this, is there? Because if we wander into there, then which means it's advancing.
we're going to fail this. The
Yeah.
problem is, I think we're going to fail this by being eliminated in a bad way, which means we're all going to get trauma. There's no retreat option.
No.
There's no way out. There's no bonus that we can get.
No.
So
Do we just try and discover some locations and see if that helps at the end in any way, or?
yeah,
Well, I'm going to have to get rid of that one to move away so that this one doesn't keep shooting me.
Or I mean,
'Cause
if
I'm
you
not going to last much longer.
if you just move up to
That one
then that
will
one
shoot me.
shoots you.
oh, you could then move here.
But yeah,
Yes.
I mean maybe do.
Although this has got Hunter, so this is going to move here at the end of the round.
Yeah, but I mean that's going to pop, isn't it? This turn.
It is.
Which I'm assuming will be the end of the game.
Does that happen now?
No, it'll be the end.
Only when it checks in the Mythos phase.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's nothing underneath that.
There is nothing underneath that,
Yeah.
but there are cards that you set aside.
Okay.
I don't know why you set them aside.
No, but I mean, should maybe me or Paul go first and explore?
Shall we go first and explore there?
Yeah. Which one? You or me or
Do you want
Lee?
to go first? Well, it depends. I'm not going to be doing much with my actions apart from. Well, I guess I could spend all of my actions exploring. I've got loads of cards for getting clues.
Yeah. So I've got my right of seeking out. So I'd be testing at 7 and discovering 2 clues, but potentially killing myself with horror damage. So I don't mind.
Yeah, I think if you explore is probably the safer bet.
Cool. So I will go first then. I'll spend 2 actions to explore.
We're looking for yellow circles.
No, of course not.
Oh no, again.
Well, at least I can test the willpower fairly well. So
So how many ancient locations do we have in play? 3?
1,
2, 3.
3.
Yeah.
So that puts it at 4. I'm at 5. Can't back myself up.
Willpower? I can't help. I got none of those
I'm at
icons.
+1. Hey.
There it is again.
Yeah. I mean, it's all a little bit too late.
It is.
Seems to be coming out.
It's our most popular token.
Yeah.
You can't do that again now.
I might as well shuffle those. I've got nothing else to do.
Yeah. I probably just play my shriveling that's in my hand.
Okay. So I'll spend 2 actions and explore there. Looking for yellow circle.
Nope.
Oh, what? How? Where are these cards coming from?
Sometimes they get put back in there, don't they?
Very, very rarely. I don't know, it just seems that we've got more cards in there than we need to have. Right, let's test again then.
Yeah.
Bag of Doom.
Sorry.
I mean, we've been doing it right.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
that
because we
goes over
checked
there.
earlier. Yeah.
I think we've just been very unlucky with those. -1.
Yeah.
So I failed by 1, so I lose an action. And then that goes there. That's my go done.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. We had a productive turn, didn't we?
Yeah.
We removed 2 treachery cards from the deck.
I'm going to try to stab.
So you've got to engage him first.
Yeah, engage first.
Engage first action. Second action, stab.
Stab.
Doesn't exhaust Switchblade, does it?
It's the
No,
arrow.
it's just an action.
Yeah? Okay. I've got... What have I got? Another fist. So it's +2. So I've got 3, 4, 5, 6 against 4. +2. Might as well.
Yeah, because if it succeeds, you kill it.
No, you see by 2 or more. Kill.
Oh, okay. So there it is again. So you did. You succeeded by 2 or more, so it's 2 damage, so it's dead.
Nice.
Hey.
Okay. That's 2 goes.
Engage attack, yes.
Engage attack, 2.
Run away so you don't get shot.
Run away. For 3.
End of the round.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So this moves, engages with one of us and attacks us.
Okay. I can't take the horror, really.
So it's on me. It's him again. Can I have another horror, please?
And this Alejandro Vea is really good if I can get to an ancient location. I just haven't been able to get to one.
They're just too far away.
Yeah, they literally just... And I can't find them. I've searched for them 4 times and we treacheries each time.
Cardinal resource. Uh-oh.
Both my weaknesses. And experience to play here for area. Exhaust a spell asset.
Can I go home yet?
Through 1 charge.
Right.
Is that the Mythos phase now?
So Mythos phase, 1 doom goes on there, and we are advancing.
That's incredible. Do you know what that one is?
Well,
so I've got to exhaust a spell asset and put a charge on there. I've got to do that 4 times. If I don't do it before the end of the game, I take a physical trauma.
We don't have 4 rounds left.
We don't have 1 round left. I think I've literally drawn it on the last round to give me a physical trauma.
The silver flashes of lightning become more frequent and the sky starts to split open. Thunder rumbles in the distance and you watch as the skylines of both cities, the present-day city and its ancient predecessor, are consumed in a giant stone maw. 6 pillars surround the cavernous opening, each glowing vibrantly. A red hue erupts from the centre of the opening and the ground shakes with the force of an earthquake. We've seen enough. We must get out of here while we still can, Iktaka shouts. For the first time since meeting her, you hear trembling in her voice. Find each Tenochtitlan location in play with no clues on it. Right, done that.
Yeah, that was easy.
Add those locations to the victory display. Done that.
Yeah.
Then, for each present day location in play, search the exploration deck for a location with a matching location symbol in the upper left corner and place it on top of that location taking its place. So basically all of the ones we didn't manage to explore now become
explorable.
So which symbols do we need?
We can search. So we can choose.
Okay.
Should it matter?
I was going to say, does it...
So we need a triangle for that one, we need a heart for this one, and we need a circle for that one. Each investigator loses the clues.
Oh, come
Spawn the set-aside Padma Amrita enemy in Templo Major. So, what are we having? Do we want to bother?
I just pick a random, I think, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. This might make a difference. So, forced Arte Templemire enters play. Shuffle your discard pile into your deck. Discard cards from the top of your deck.
Okay, what's the other one?
Until a weakness is discarded.
After this one enters play, shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck, discard cards from the encounter deck until a serpent enemy is discarded, and spawn that serpent enemy here.
That might be better for me. Both my weaknesses are out.
That's fine. Okay, we'll have that one.
Yeah.
So shuffle discard pile into deck, discard cards from the top of your deck until the weakness is discarded. Yeah. Draw that weakness.
What if you can't?
What if I can't? Do I just keep going over and over and over again?
You discard your entire deck.
Well, yeah, and then it comes round, and then I take a horror, and then it does it go cyclically, or do I just discard the entire deck once?
You discard the entire deck once, take a horror, and that's it. I think.
Yeah, I think it then stops.
Yeah.
Maybe the other one was better.
Well, more enemies in play.
Yeah.
So we're discarding these until I get a weakness.
Let me just double check I don't have a weakness in there. I know I don't. Don't know why I'm looking.
What's this?
Now all the rubbish cards I got rid of that I drew early on are right back in the deck.
You stop when the deck is empty and wait until you draw a card to take a horror. Yep. So, Padma and Rita is a humanoid serpent, servitor elite, alert, retaliate, hunter. While she is ready, clues cannot be discovered from each ancient location. After Padma and Rita attacks you, if you have at least one clue, flip one of your clues to its doom side, otherwise take 2 horror. She's got 5 attack, 12 health, 3 agility. We just need to choose how we want to die.
Yeah. So where does it come into play?
Where did it say? Templo Major. Sorry, Templo Mare.
Oh, there you go. Right with us. Well, at least Emily.
Shall I take it?
I'll take it.
Yeah. I'm completely dead.
Well, so am I.
Remove the current act deck from the game. Right, so this goes. Put the set aside Act 3A and Agenda 3A into play as the current act and agenda. Right, okay. So we have a new agenda and a new act. So the new agenda is time collapsing. Alejandro's former critic stands atop the steps of the main temple, her true self revealed to you. Silver streaks of lightning wind through her open arms. Coiled around her feet is an army of hissing cobras. Only the chosen can find the nexus. Only I am worthy. Right, Ikitaka points to the temple in the distance, shouting over the raging storm. It was her! She is the one trapping us here. She's known all along. One way or another, if you want to get back home, you'll have to slip through the rift Padma entered from. Objective, if Padma and Rita is defeated, advance. Mm-hmm. Other objective, if investigators in Templo Mare spend the requisite number of clues, advance, which is 8, even though you're not here anymore. So if we are here and spend 8 clues, we can advance. Or if we kill her, we can advance.
Right.
Well, it's a shame I couldn't keep blasted clues, isn't it? We'd been halfway there.
The doom on the cultist should be gone. Thank you. Yep.
How many is she damaged does she need to?
She's got 12 health.
Yeah, that's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the Mythos phase.
I thought that was it.
So now we're drawing cards.
And we need 8 clues here, don't we?
And probably 4 here, and
we'd have been alright if I'd survived another round. Flamethrower in a couple of turns.
Yeah, so in time again. Where's the bag? Where's the bag? Testing willpower.
And putting these ones on a large.
So I've passed the test, and I can move to a connecting location.
Ooh. What happens to the enemies that are engaged with you?
If they stay with you, you can't come this way.
Yeah, I mean, it's you may move to a connecting location.
Yeah.
I think if I do, I get attack of opportunity.
Right.
I think, but I probably don't want to anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Brotherhood cultist. Yuck.
Yeah.
Born with you, does it?
Yeah.
At least it does horror, and that's a little bit. Can I have a?
That is better for me. Oh, sorry.
Oh, I should have done that when my weakness came out. I'll do that in a second.
Window to another time. You must either choose and shuffle an ancient location back into your exploration deck, or place a doom on the current agenda. Well, I mean, I think
Shuffle an ancient location. Yeah, why not?
Are we allowed to do that now?
Well, there's nothing that says we can't, I don't think.
Yeah, I guess
Something
so.
far away that we're not going to do anything with.
that one.
Yeah, so that just gets...
Or do these make a difference whether they're on a ancient location?
That one does.
Yeah, we don't want that one
Yeah.
gone.
So we just shuffle that one back in.
And it does say all the clues.
It does say all of the tokens stay.
Yeah.
So
That'd be a nice, easy.
that seems weird.
Mover up, but
So I should have done this when I got my overzealous. Hand of the Brotherhood, spawn at any empty location.
Oh, yes.
yeah.
And the card gains surge. Timeline destabilization. How many ancient locations have we got now? 5?
Yeah.
So I'm testing 6. 6 willpower. So this is going to fail.
What happens if you fail?
I take a damage and a horror, and that card gets shuffled in. It's fine. So failed, even though I drew a +1 again.
Yeah.
So that gets shuffled in, and I get a damage and a horror.
Right.
Oh dear.
So
that was that.
I mean, in what could be, an almighty effort, it will go wrong. What could happen?
Are there no enemies at our current... Oh, no. Apart from these.
Yeah.
apart
Yeah,
from
apart from all the
that.
Apart
ones
from all of these.
that are probably going to absolutely... I could investigate 3 times.
Yeah.
Now, what will happen is I'll kill myself because I'll take horror damage. What could happen is I could pass all 3 of them and gain 6 clues. Emily could then get 2 clues from here, and on the final turn move over, and then we'd have the requisite 8 clues.
It's worth a gamble, isn't it?
Sure.
You're not going to do anything else to win, are you?
No, I mean, the other thing, I could try and get rid of my physical horror, but hey, physical trauma, but hey, who cares?
I like the sound of that gamble.
Fortune favours the brave.
While Padma and Rita is ready, clues cannot be discovered from each ancient location.
So you need Paul to go first and evade.
Yeah. Let's go for it.
And because of the Call of the Unknown, I'll die at the end of my turn.
Right.
So you're going to die at the end of your turn anyway.
Which means they'll then...
Oh, okay. Oh, what? As in literally at the end of your turn?
Yeah. At the end of my turn, if I didn't... I've got to choose a location that's not where I am.
Yeah.
If I don't investigate that location by the end of my turn, I take 2 horror and shuffle this card into my deck.
But you can still evade them, so they'll be evaded.
So there's 2, have you got there? 2 enemies engaged with you.
So if you evade
Okay, the
them...
chat is saying that if I did do the move,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be an attack of opportunity because it's a move, not a move action.
Right, okay.
So if we wanted to, I could move to here, bring all of these with me.
Oh, they
but
would come with
I
you.
don't know whether that helps.
I mean, if you moved over
Yeah.
here...
Oh, can you though? It's not both
Can't.
ways,
Oh,
is
yeah,
it?
it's not both ways, so it
You
could be down there.
How does that help?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, I suppose if you moved over there, you'd take those 2 with you. If you then evaded this person, even if you then died, they then wouldn't engage with us, and we could still attempt our last.
Get our clues.
Our last.
Okay, so I'll have the move from drawing that thing,
Yeah.
and I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then on my go,
Yeah.
the first thing I do is
Evade.
try to evade her.
Yes. Which is
So I'm 4 against 3. It's just silly. I don't think I've ever had this many resources and nothing to do with them.
You need Emily's card, really.
So I'm going to throw in a decorated skull for +1.
I think there's another one as well where you can do fight and
There's a better, yeah.
willpower as well.
Because you can do that as many times as
I've
you
got
like,
to choose
can't
a
you?
location. So I'm going to choose that location. Okay. So yeah, I'm trying to evade at +2.
This is the big one,
You can do it.
followed by 5 other big ones if we want to...
But at least there's a chance.
Yeah.
This is weird how somehow there's a chance.
Oh, isn't that pick another one?
Hey!
Hey, that's got to be a success, isn't it?
Yeah. and you can move.
Well,
success,
so
and
it's
you
a
get to move.
success.
Yeah.
So that's evaded, and that's there.
Mm-hmm.
And I get to move.
Yeah. Now, could you move,
I could.
evade, and then investigate?
Yeah. Well, no, the thing is, I get a free investigate when I move.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't want to move now. I don't want to use my free move and my free investigate, because if I do, I'll get an attack of opportunity and I'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can't take the horror, can you?
So I think I have to skip my free move and instead try and evade this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then if you don't investigate here...
Then I use my third action to move,
Yeah.
and I get a free investigate.
with that. Okay, yeah.
Using
that's
double
right.
field work,
Yeah.
magnifying glass, deduction, perception, and
But then
with a plus 11.
you won't be at the right location.
Yeah, we don't need Paul at that
don't need
location, though. That's
Oh, right, okay.
me and then you, and we need to pass every test out of the 5 to do it. So, I mean, it won't happen, but it could be, you know.
So I'm at plus 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a shame that I've got that much horror, because otherwise I could have just moved with it
Yeah.
and taken the horror. FAQ 1.3 says Ursula Down's ability does lead to an attack of opportunity. Oh, thank you very much, Aaron. But her move based on her Elder Sign doesn't lead to an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So that's
Yeah, that's right. That's what we
yeah.
thought.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
that's what-
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Because that's an investigate action.
yeah.
Specifically, an investigate action. So that would lead to an attack of opportunity.
Oh dear.
Damn.
No. Failed.
So Paul is dead.
No,
No, not just
I failed to evade.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that means you can't get your clue, so you'll die.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I die one way or the other.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't bothered about dying.
Evade again, and if you draw your Elder Sign, then you get the free move.
Yeah.
Then,
Yeah, there's
then-
still
No,
hope.
that's a Hail Mary.
that's
Yeah, because if I move now with that,
yeah.
I take the horror
Yeah,
and I die.
Yeah.
So Elder Sign.
Elder Sign.
I've not drawn any allies.
No, I haven't either.
To put
oh, no,
any-
that's
I've got-
I've
No,
got
I
Alejandro. That's it. No.
Oh, isn't that? It's drawn up
Oh,
one.
yeah, draw another one.
Drawn
We're
up
still
one.
in it, Paul. You're still in it.
Still in it.
In it to win it.
Nah.
Oh.
That's such a shame, because that would have been
That was close.
because
Epic.
you would have then investigated, and I could have thrown in deduction for plus
Yeah.
2, and if successful, you would have had an extra 2 clues.
Oh.
You would have got 3 clues.
So, yeah, that would have taken a bit off.
That would have been.
Yeah, I could
mind.
have
That
I could have
would've
thrown
been
in that,
Yeah.
and then you might have done it.
Well,
Oh, we
all
still
to
might.
play for. It
We
could
still
still
might,
happen.
So I think if we do Emily first.
So I
'cause
failed
she's
to
in-
evade. So at the end of my turn, I take 2 horror, and I go.
I've got to do a free evade. Hopefully it will work.
That goes there.
Plus 2. Plus 3. Plus 3.
So now
Plus
we just
3
need to
enough?
pass 6 tests in a row.
Plus
Probably should have
3,
moved off the Elder Sign, triggered field work to have more
think-
chance of succeeding the evade.
Plus 4.
Oh, I forgot about field work. Yeah.
Plus 4.
After you move to a location, if it has a clue on it, exhaust plus 2 skill
Yeah.
value. Yeah, thank you. I thought that was just for
Evaded.
investigating.
Evaded.
No.
Evaded. Now I am investigating twice
Yeah.
and then moving.
Yeah.
So I am 4, 5.
Yeah, move to the connecting
I'm at
location.
plus 3.
So if you do, you might as well do 1 to make it plus
Yeah,
4.
thank you,
Plus 4.
Craig.
Yeah, 2 plus 4 is pretty good. I don't think we've drawn a single miss tonight.
No, but we've drawn the. Hey,
Minus
that?
3.
that's 2 clues.
That's alright.
Right.
How are you going to get 4 clues?
6 clues.
We need 8. Yeah, how are you
Yeah.
going to get 6
Yeah,
clues?
I- get
I
two
get
every
2
time,
every
does that?
time I.
And
do
we
it
just
right.
need the 8 clues. Don't need to spend an action or anything, do we?
Correct.
Yeah.
So
The problem is,
Yeah.
not only do I need to pass them all, I also need to not draw 2 special signs, because if I do, I'll die of the horror. So
what plus are you at?
so I'm at 5, 6, 7.
That's good.
So
You got quite a good chance then. You just need to not draw
Can Emily boost
2
you?
symbols out of 3.
I don't need
No, I can't.
boosting.
Even with the -4 in the deck?
Yeah, I'm at +5, I think.
Oh, right, okay.
I think this could work.
Ta-da. Ooh.
Hey.
So you're using Rite of Seeking.
Yeah.
So it spends a charge and you get 3 clues.
No, 2 clues.
2 clues every time you do it.
Yeah.
Come on.
Whey!
Oh.
So that's another
2.
2.
Does that one mean something good?
I get
You get
to
an
add
extra
1 charge, so I just won't take the charge
So
off.
as long as you don't get the fail on the last one,
Yeah.
we're all
We've
good.
got 8 clues. And what did you say, Paul? We haven't seen this fail all game.
I'm not saying anything. I can't take this anymore.
Hey! So that is 8 clues.
That's amazing.
I think I'm dreaming. Something's wrong here. Right. If investigators in Templar Mare spend the requisite number of clues, advance.
Yeah.
8 clues.
8 clues.
You got 8 clues.
Yeah.
If Padma Amrita was defeated, no. If the investigators spent clues to advance, right.
Yeah.
No, come back here, Padma screams as soon as she figures out your plan. You can't leave me here. I have been chosen. Iktaka looks back at her with a pitying glance. The two of them share a knowing look for a short moment, and you hear Padma cry, "How could you?" Iktaka pays her no heed, turning back to face you. Go, I'll be right behind you. You shake off your fear and step through the rift. Resolution 1.
Wow.
I can't quite believe that we actually succeeded in the scenario.
No. No, neither can I. Oh dear.
The scenario obviously gives you a hope of opportunity at the end,
Yeah.
and things fell right.
Yeah.
Just because we had to exhaust her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You two had to be, it all had to be, it all had to
tight.
fall right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we basically had to pass 6 clues. Yeah.
Right, you died from,
Damage.
so Andy has a physical trauma. I died from
3.
horror, so I have a mental trauma.
And I have a physical trauma because I've got my weakness in play.
Paul gets 2 another mental.
I need to lie down.
Sorry, what did you say?
A physical.
A physical.
We're only halfway through the campaign. Right.
I got 3 physical trauma. I'm not going to live much.
Do not read until the end of the scenario. If no resolution was
Might
reached,
need to
well,
get
we
that true grit
were
in or something.
almost
We were.
there. Each investigator was defeated. We were so close to that. Right, resolution 1. You are assailed by a prismatic assortment of colours and light as your mind hurtles back into place. When you next open your eyes, you are lying in the city's central plaza, your head still spinning from the sensation of plummeting. A small voice in the back of your mind tells you it was all a figment of your imagination, a daydream. It is the voice of self-preservation warning you to avoid the path of lunacy you have set upon. You ignore it and rise to your feet, your legs trembling with terror and exhaustion. That woman, she must have realised who I am and followed through the breach I made. Perhaps she wished to know the location of the Nexus as well, Iktaka says cryptically. Your head pulses with pain as you attempt to remember the events of the past few hours. You saw it, did you not? The cave, the moor in the sky, bathed in red. She continues, searching the sky in contemplation. It must be the path that leads to the Nexus. It is difficult for you to recall with precision what happened on the other side, but the image of the red cavern flickers across your memory. You confirm with the attacker that you saw the cavern as well, and ask her how she knows it leads to the Nexus. Her bloodshot gaze meets yours, and you think you spot the hint of a smirk tugging on her lips. It is a difficult thing, peering across the boundary into the very threads of time. Perhaps you are more than you seem, she responds, the irony of her statement lost on her. Though she departs without answering your question, you understand the answer that remains unspoken. In the haze of broken timelines and unexplainable phenomenon, the path you saw was one future, a future you intend to fulfill. In your campaign log, record that X paths are known to you, where X is the number of Tenochtitlan locations in the victory display.
Ah, so no path.
We know nothing. If X is 3 or more, also record that Iktaka has confidence in you.
I don't blame her for not having confidence.
So we've
No, we got nothing
No.
from the victory display.
Right.
It was close.
If the Harbinger
Shouldn't
of
move fast.
Velusia entered play during this scenario, if it is in the victory display,
Guide.
cross out the Harbinger is still alive in your campaign log.
So we should have moved first.
I
shouldn't
should
we?
have moved first.
If
and got
Emily had
those
moved
two.
first and got them rather than got them, and then we would have cleared that.
Yeah. Bit late now.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, it is. Yeah, just pointing out the what could have been an epic. Well, it was an epic. Wasn't it?
It was pretty epic.
We didn't know that we had to clear them.
No. Oh, no. I'm not.
There's no victory points on it, so it wouldn't be in the victory
Oh
display.
yeah, that's true actually, because they got moved to the victory display
it's
during
only-
that little bit.
Oh,
wasn't it?
right, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, do any of them have victory points on them?
No, I think.
I think
it
just
was-
as soon as they didn't have any clues, you put them in
Yeah,
the
do you remember
victory
when we flipped
display.
over the
when
first-
we-
Something like that.
Oh, okay,
it
right.
happened.
Yeah.
So if it is still in play or set aside, the Harbinger is still alive.
Yes, it is.
Record in parentheses how much damage it now has.
Nice work,
Yeah.
Andy and Emily on that one. So that's 16 damage. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16.
16 total.
For each vengeance point in the victory display. I mean, we don't have a victory display in this game, do we?
No.
Each investigator earns experience equal to the victory X value of each card in the victory display.
Oh, any bonuses?
Each
Wonderful.
investigator earns 1 additional experience for each Tenochtitlan location in the victory display.
Oh.
So we got nothing. We literally got nothing.
No.
I mean, so we succeeded.
Yeah.
We didn't get all of these penalties
Well, that's
for
good.
failing,
Yeah.
but and there's resolution 2. I don't know how you get resolution 2.
By
That's
failing.
resolution 2.
Oh.
That'll be bad.
Yeah.
So we got the best resolution, I think.
Yeah. Just
Right,
no.
interlude 3. Once more, you venture south, leaving the safety of civilization behind. There is no time to waste. The path to the Nexus lies on familiar ground, not far from the previous expedition's trail. Using the leather-bound journal as your guide, you retrace the expedition's journey. Soon, you are deep within the jungle, surrounded on all sides by hazards, some natural, some bizarre. So in order, read each of the following sections. Check your supplies. Any one investigator must cross off 1 gasoline.
We can't do that,
If
can we?
no gasoline was crossed off, read out of gas. Unfortunately, a dozen or so miles north of the ridge of the rainforest, your car ran out of gas. Since you are pressed for time, you decided to walk the rest of the way instead of returning to refuel. Travelling by foot set you back several hours, but soon enough you reached the jungle once more. When drawing opening hands during the next scenario, investigators cannot take a mulligan.
Oof. Oh, nasty.
Check your supplies if any investigator has a map. I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pull your map.
Thanks to your map, which has been marked from the previous expedition, you are able to clear a path through the rainforest without getting lost, and you reach your destination on your own terms. In your campaign log, record that the investigators mapped out the way forward. Check your supplies. The investigators as a group must cross off 1 provisions per investigator from their supplies. For each one that doesn't, bad things happen. So we all cross off a supply.
Yeah.
Check your supplies. Each investigator with medicine may cross it off from their supplies to choose and remove a poisoned weakness from any investigator's deck.
Andy, did you?
I think we possibly should.
I'm still poisoned, but I don't have a medikit, so unless
Emily does.
I have.
unless someone would like to heal me,
I
Should
will.
we? I think we should.
I will.
Otherwise,
given how savage I was.
you're going to take another physical trauma.
Yeah.
As you trudge through the lush jungle and pass a series of familiar overgrown temple ruins, your keen eye spots a pattern along the stone wall of the structure. Upon closer examination, you find that vines and caked dirt has hidden an elaborate carving of hieroglyphs. Check your supplies. If any investigator has a canteen,
Yep.
Yeah.
you get patterns in the stones. You take out your canteen and splash water on the stone walls, washing off the dirt and making the stiff vines easier to manipulate. The pattern of glyphs is clearly visible now, and although its meaning is still a mystery, the repetition of 6 glyphs in particular hints at a specific instruction. Each investigator who has a canteen begins the next scenario with 1 clue.
Yay.
So you're going to start with 1 clue. We'll have to read this
I've got
again.
to say, that's not what I expected the canteen to be used for.
No.
Right, check the chaos bag and the campaign log. If all of the following are true,
Oh,
1, there are 2 or more cultist tokens in the chaos bag. No.
no.
Okay.
Well, that was easy.
So we don't read that. To be continued. Well, I'm exhausted.
Well,
In a different way, because from a third of the way through, it was, we failed this.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah,
absolutely
so-
failed this. We're all going to die. Let's just play it through.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, right at the end, to get that resolution. I might have a sneaky look at Oh yeah, don't forget to actually remove the poison from your deck.
Yes.
Which shouldn't be in your deck. It should be in front of you.
Yeah.
To suddenly have this opportunity at the end to actually do it. Now I still think we're screwed because we got no XP.
No.
We didn't get any bonuses.
Yeah.
We got nothing good out of it.
Yeah.
No.
Putting us further behind the curve.
And we've now both got
extra trauma.
So you got an extra physical trauma, and I got an extra mental trauma.
And I got physical trauma.
You got a physical trauma.
Yeah.
It's not good. But we are meeting again, I believe, next week.
Yes.
Next week.
So obviously, thank you very much for everybody for watching, and we will be back a week today for Chapter 5, and then I'm away in Essen. We still should be finished around November. So sometime around middle of November, we should be finished with this. One way or the other, however it goes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Obviously, thank you very much for all of the rules help. Really rely on that for making sure we're getting things right. So it's really, really helpful. And a big thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. If you like the content that I create, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Other than that, take care, and we will see you all next time. Good night. Gaming Rules is proudly sponsored by Game Toppers, upgrading your gaming experience. Visit GameToppersLLC.com.